What it could be, hopefully this would it still be. This your boy N-O-R-E. Come in, close that door.
That's what it is?
Yeah, you gonna lie.
What is this DJ EFN, this motherfucker?
And this Drink Chance motherfucker happy hour. Make some noise!
Hold on, we got horns.
Right now, we have technically one of the hottest rappers.
That's not even technically
It's
right
not
now,
even technically.
dog.
It is the hottest rapper
dog.
in the game. When you
Undisputed.
when you spar with the top dog and you come out on top and they're saying that they don't even want to come back, you're the top dog. That's why it's hard for Floyd Mayweather to fight anybody, because for that night, that same people was on that same level. But let's go on. This man has continuously stayed relevant in this game. He has was discovered by one of the most phenomenal, what I call the best producer of our generation. Him and his brother had a phenomenal group. They did phenomenal things. They continue to do it. Then he had a whole nother life where he goes to these other people, and then he becomes greater. And if you don't know who we're talking about right now, we are talking about motherfucking Pusha T. Make some noise!
Thank you.
So Pusha T, I want to take it. First off, let me give you that bottle of Dom Perignon.
Oh, we gotta give him drink chance.
Yeah, you know Dom Perignon. Listen, we never gave nobody Dom Perignon.
We gotta show the sneakers.
Gifts out here.
On this show.
Show them the sneakers when we give it to them. And we giving you the drink chance sneakers.
We know you with Adidas. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying, but you know, you can put it in the living room or something.
Don't fuck up my money.
Yeah, don't fuck up my money
right now.
Take it as a souvenir. Take it out. Here, pass it over.
Yeah, as a souvenir.
Take it as a souvenir.
Yeah.
It's a drink chance souvenir.
And listen, and the Dom P, you can pop here or you can take with you. It's totally up to you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because we do have a bottle of your own rosé too, because you deserve to have your own bottle of rosé. So, I mean, before we jump into that, I want to big up to somebody. I want to big up to B-Dot, right, from Rap Radar, because B-Dot from Rap Radar, he sent out a tweet the other day, which was shocking to me. And he said, I wonder what a Pusha T interview would sound like about Pusha T's album.
Woo.
And that messed me up, because I was like, damn, you know, I see all these memes, you know, and I think that's what's being overshadowed right now is the great body.
Everybody's just talking about the battle.
Yeah, everybody's just talking about the battle. So what I want to do is I want to break down the whole album.
And the album is great. It's a great album.
We got song number one. What's song number one? I got it in my shit right here. But if you know, you know.
Yeah.
What are we doing? What is that? What is that playing right there? Who's y'all bootlegging us already? Right here? They can't even wait. They can't wait. But all right, cool. So if you know, you know. All right.
Yeah.
How did that come together?
If you know, you know. That was one of the first joints that me and Kanye did. I feel like it was probably that might have been found in Utah somewhere.
That's Wyoming, is that?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, y'all got two different.
It's two
places.
different.
But didn't he remix the whole album at some point? Or
Yes.
So this is the first of the remix?
Yeah. This is the first of like
him going back and
him
revamping
saying,
the whole
"Listen,
joint.
Yo, I'm about to redo this.
Right.
You know, people don't know that. Like the process in which I work with him is basically I go and get my beats from everywhere.
Everywhere
Boom.
else, yeah.
Do it.
You do your
write
joints,
it up,
yeah.
Boom.
Right.
Bring it to him. Listen, this is my album. What you think?
Right.
We vibe with it for like 2-3 days. We riding around to it.
Right.
You know, he's like, I think it's great. Like on the third day, he was like, yo, I think I can produce this way better though myself.
Like he's basically telling you we're scrapping this whole album.
So I was like, you think so? I was like, you know, now mind you, just think about where he's at this time, because at this time he's like, it's drama. It's you know.
What's the time frame, just so we know more or less?
Man,
where you're talking about?
It's
the meltdown time.
Yeah,
it's the Donald Trump stuff.
No.
Okay.
It's the shows and the rants and
just so the tour era when he was coming off the stage and all that.
So when he was done with that, he was
Okay.
like, yo, you know, I think I could do it better myself, and I'm like, all right.
Give him his own bottle of rosé. Come on, goddamn.
I'm like, all right, let's do it.
Treat people right over here.
So
we ain't sharing rosés. He get your own rosé.
He was like, let's go to Utah. So we go to Utah, or whatever.
Was Karl Malone there?
No.
Okay.
No, but Kobe was.
Kobe was.
Kobe and Alexander Wayne.
No disrespect Karl Malone, but Kobe is way better.
Kobe and Alexander Wayne were there.
hold on, time out. Did you see how he just flossed?
Listen, I'm just telling you what it is.
You know what I always wondered? I always wondered if you signed to good music and does a stylist come with you, like Alexander Wayne pops out and motherfucking what's the guy Jeremy Scott? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But go ahead. So
wait, but real quick, but ain't you you're not just signing them? You're the president or the of the label. Okay.
But I was signed first.
No, I know, but I'm saying now at this point, this whole process, you're running the label as well.
So you're at Utah for you know.
Yeah, so we're in Utah, and we just cooking up, man. We just cooking up, and he was basically finding his sound. So it was all just about my album, and at that time, between Utah, then Wyoming, we found a lot of my album, found some of Tiana's album. And then this is how all these seven track albums are forming, because then he's like, well, damn, I gotta make me one. And then
you pour something. We gotta say right now. I'm sorry to cut you off. We gotta salute to you for
man.
making that phenomenal body of work,
Thank
and for
you.
standing there and fighting with a lion in the jungle and you survive. God damn it! Let's make some noise. Where's the tea? God damn it! So where were you when Big Meech brung the Tigers in?
Man,
That was.
What'd you say?
That's what he said on the joint.
Yeah, and the
Where
song.
you were Big Meech brought the Tigers in.
I was busy getting stripes like a tiger skin. But it was like, I was basically saying in that line, like, Big Meech was the motivation back then for a
lot of people.
If you was outside, like, trying to get to it, you hearing about these amazing parties. Shout out Hannah Kane.
In Miami, they was killing it.
It was in Atlanta at this time. Just about, the elephants and the tigers and the lions.
I've never been to one of those parties. I heard about it. That's why when you said it, I said,
Me
damn.
neither.
Oh, you ain't been?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, yo, where was y'all at when this was going on? Because I was just saying that was my inspiration. That was my motivation. I don't know what everybody else was motivated by, but that's what was moving me.
Oh, my God, man. So we're going to move on to the games we play.
Right.
Okay. Speak about that.
Man, the games we play, it was just speaking about the competitive nature of hustlers. Like just speaking about how the competitive energy, like, you know what I'm saying, and then putting it in a club atmosphere, sometimes, like, man, I've been in this for 16 years, for real.
Got to make some noise for that.
And, sometimes I got to go seek out and find that energy. You know what I'm saying? Find
like
that.
When you found Valet.
Well, that's different.
Okay.
I didn't find Valet, but we can get into that.
Okay, we can get into that later. All right, I know my shit. Let's go. All right.
But sometimes you got to go find that energy. I've lived through different eras. Different eras. Music has changed, so on and so forth.
The industry's changed.
Regardless to what, the street energy always, to me, is what runs it. Like it's that street energy that really sets it off. That's where you can go and feel what's hot.
It's the foundation.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to watch Summer Jam, or you didn't get a chance?
I didn't get to see it all. I seen pieces of it.
I've seen
mixed reviews.
Well, I've seen the whole thing, and which to allude to what you just saying, when Meek Mill came
there
out,
you go.
I felt that energy because that's where I come from. Like,
of course.
At the end of the day, you guys dropped 3 albums, and I tell people. Well, first off, what's the shit of Kids See Ghosts Sometimes?
Yeah.
Kids See Ghosts Sometimes.
Yeah.
Spirit. Is that Mos Def?
Sounds like that.
That gotta be Mos Def, man. Y'all see fool y'all on us. Y'all ain't giving him his credit. I think that's Mos Def. Well, anyway, that album, since that shit came out, I listen to it every morning, right? So I said, these motherfuckers have made a morning, afternoon, and nighttime album for me. Like, that's how I look at it. Like, I listen to Ye in the afternoon, and then I gotta go to you at nighttime. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, now, let me get back. Let's stick with the album, because I don't want to, because I got so much shit. I got so much shit. So the games we play, we covered that already, right?
Yeah.
Now this one was kind of tricky for me, because you kept that. This is what I was saying earlier, the Meek Mill thing. Like I identify with your album. Like I can sit there and visualize your album. Your album is a book / a movie to me, because I see every single thing that you're saying, because I can identify, I can relate to it in some way. There's another person who I can identify and relate with is Rick Ross. So you guys collaborated on this, because this is a 7 piece by their work. So
yeah.
you have to be very selective of who
For sure.
and why you're gonna pick
For
these
sure.
people. So why was Rick Ross? Before we get into that in particular record, why Rick Ross?
Because Rick Ross is one of the only rappers that I can give a beat to. I give him my beat and I give him my verse, and I can turn my back on that situation.
And you know he's gonna
and
deliver.
I know he's gonna deliver.
Yeah.
Period. Like he gonna say everything on topic, on par. He gonna,
No
you know,
question, yeah.
listen. I have been saying, your money's gone every other month. Like that's what that was a bar in his verse with mine. And I'm just thinking to myself, man, that is the illest way to call somebody broke as a motherfucker. Your money's gone every other month. Like, and it's simple, concise, but it gets
Straight to the point.
And I'm like, man, sometimes like, I'm rapping and I may over rap. But then you need that dichotomy for him to just nail shit like that, and he kills it.
Let's make some noise for dichotomy. Goddamn. That was hard. You know, I'm Googling that later. Like, what? Dichotomy? That's how it is.
He's spitting right now.
Yeah. So, all right, cool. So now you guys work on this record. Boom. How does this come about?
No, actually, he was in Africa. Ross was in Africa.
Damn.
And I was I had said everything I wanted to say on in that verse. And I was like, damn, it was feeling whack to me writing another verse. I was like, man, I'm just run on rapping.
Right.
I was like, man, let me reach out to the go-to, to Ross. And he was actually in Africa, and they were just like, yo, send it over. We're gonna knock that shit out. And I swear to God, he sent it back in 2 days.
In Africa.
Yeah, I believe he was
found
in
a hit
Africa when he
factory
did.
in Zamunda.
He had to.
In Wakanda, he
had
found the
to.
circle house.
Yeah.
God damn it.
And
Make
did
some
it.
noise for Rick Ross.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Drink Champs alumni.
So, and let me just also say something that I appreciate as a Latino man. Like, you has a lot of Latin
The Santeria
influence.
joint.
We gotta get to that. Chill. Come on, you rushing it out.
Yeah, I'm
now.
Cuban, baby.
Yeah,
I'm
you gotta
Cuban,
rush
baby.
out. So come back, baby.
Right.
Okay, now let's get into that.
Yo, Come Back Baby, like, you think about it, I hadn't put out an album in 3 years. I can't wait, because we're going to talk about that too. And me and Drink Champs, as far as that goes.
Yes. We've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
You're one of the
Long
most.
time.
Let me tell you something.
It's 3 years exactly.
Before you sparred with Drake, you were still one of the most requested guests from him. Because I guess people, they want that. They want these stories for these people that's around.
And your brother.
still
And your
relevant.
brother as
And your
well.
brother.
Yeah.
But go ahead, continue.
So with Come Back Baby, it was like, boom, Ye had appointed me president of Good Music. At the same time, I was doing this prison reform.
With Hillary in them.
Yeah, with Hillary.
Big up to Kim Kardashian, by the way, for helping let that lady go.
Trying to figure that out, as well as Obama was still in office, going to the White House every so often. I wasn't doing music. Period.
Living off them good music checks, goddammit.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I
You
wasn't
seen
doing
that?
music. Period.
Seen that? A lot of people can't say
And,
that. I ain't doing music. Go ahead.
And it went from I put out an album executive produced by Puff, called Darkness Before Dawn.
Oh wow.
And people were like, yo, you just hear that, with social media, you get all the critiques. It's like, man, he's still talking about dope, whatever, boom, boom. I was like, okay, cool. I didn't put out no music. I was doing these other separate projects.
Right.
And, as time went on, it was like, damn, I damn sure could use some coke rap right now. I could use some dope. Like, and this is what people were saying. And I'm like, damn, just look. Just last year, y'all was saying, it was too much of that. Whatever. Come Back Baby. This the fix you need. Like, that was the whole premise behind the song.
You need that hit, yeah.
And you feel like this is your purple tape?
Yes.
I feel like you.
100%.
I like how quick they
too. I feel like this is too. Like,
Yeah.
For those that don't know, the purple tape controlled a summer.
There's a lot of people that might not know, the youngest.
And I don't want to say controlled the summer of New York City because it controlled the summer of hip
all of
hop.
us,
Yeah.
Like Wu-Tang was the first group that you knew where they was from, but they transcended where they was, and that
And
purple tape.
Raekwon.
So when he said, I am your Ray and Ghost. This is my purple tape. I was like, oh. But I was like,
purple
damn, I
tape
don't
is
know
a
if
symbol
everybody
in
gets it,
hip-hop.
but I want to.
It's a symbol for excellence in
symbol
hip hop.
for
I
excellence.
think personally.
Like the
Yeah.
purple
my
tape
opinion,
is the
yeah.
holy grail.
Yeah.
Like of an album to me.
Excellence,
It's like,
excellence in
like
hip hop.
it's-
Yeah.
Did you speak to Ray or Ghost?
No.
No.
hadn't.
They're proud of you.
Yeah, I think
They're
I think
proud
so,
of you.
man.
Trust
I hope I was trying.
I think that's I think
Yeah, they're proud of you.
and just to give some insight on the whole purple tape concept.
Right.
When we were by the time, like I said, this shit was done between Utah and Wyoming. More so Wyoming. By the time I got to Wyoming, Ye was like, yo, make a list of like 25 records that you just love. And man, I'm like, Glaciers of Ice, fucking Incarcerated Scarface. It's just certain things.
Oh, he's saying records that you love that like other
yeah,
people.
of other
Okay,
people.
okay,
He was
okay,
like,
I'm thinking, okay.
and so then we go through that list. And
He's picking elements from those records that you love?
We would just listen to that list, and he'd be like, that's the feeling we need. We need that feeling right there. Like, if it don't hit like this, then it don't make it. So then we take some of them off
Damn,
the
I
list.
see the science
And then,
behind this.
by the time we finish the list probably about 10 out of 25. Now, mind you, I had my list of 25. He had his own list of 25. Engineer might have had a list of 25.
What's his list of 25, if you don't mind? What, a couple records.
Man, I mean, I remember Devil's Pie, D'Angelo.
Yeah, with Premier, yep.
Man, it's
Yeah.
yeah.
The DJ Premier
it
joint?
was
That's off of the Belly
Lauren
soundtrack.
inspired stuff.
Yeah.
Miseducation stuff. Mine was heavy, RZA, Glaciers, Incarcerated Scarfaces. I mean, and that's how we built the at least the feeling of the album. That's what we was trying to go
That's
for.
a dope concept and way to put together an album.
No, that's ill. That's ill. I remember Pharrell used to do something similar like that to me. He used to make me listen to records. Like I remember, I said this story. I don't know if I ever said it on the podcast, but I remember Fabulous's "Holla Back Youngin"
Yep.
was actually my record.
Originally?
And
It definitely was.
It was Ice Ice Baby. That was Vanilla's Ice. So he told me you gotta listen to Ice Ice Baby.
Oh, it was like your version of it.
Yeah, but
Right.
listen to it. Holla
No,
back,
no,
youngin'.
absolutely, yeah.
Holla back, youngin'. Now listen to Ice Ice Baby. Dude, it's the same thing, but I was like, he was a genius because I was like, but I just hated Ice Ice Baby at that time so much. I was like,
All of hip hop hated Ice Ice Baby.
No. This was like when he was becoming cool again. But
I don't think that record ever got
but
cool.
I think no, Ice Ice Baby is cool, man.
Nah.
Come on, people. There's someone in here who jumps in a 5.0.
The only thing that's cool about that record is some records right now, we look at stuff and be like, damn, this record's better than that record.
That's real. That's real. Oh man. All right, so boom. Never trust a bitch who finds love in a camera. We need to understand.
She will fuck you, then turn around and fuck a janitor.
But what are we saying? Because these new generations, you gotta explain to them, Push. You gotta explain to them
I'm just
that
saying, like, I feel like
the chicks that's in the club like that, they gotta relax.
No, I'm just saying if the attention is they're that attention hungry.
Like
And
always.
if you can find love in that, as soon as if they can get that attention from anywhere, they'll take it from anywhere. They'll take it from anywhere, and it's no ranking level. Just wherever they get the attention from, that's where they're gonna take it. So it can be, you think that young millionaire out here doing your thing, you know what I'm saying, or streets, whatever it is, balling, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Because the other day I went to a restaurant and I see two guys and I see two girls, but the two girls the whole time were like this. They filmed like it was like a reality show. Like so whoever wasn't there, they were there as well on this date with them. And I looked and I was like, how fun could that be? Like you sitting there, you just meet these chicks and they wanna like document everything that's actually going down. So that's what I figured that's what you meant, something like
You
that.
ain't see, I'm not trying to plug this show, but Paris Hilton got a show on Vice now where it's exposing like people trying to be popular through social media.
Oh wow!
And it's Paris Hilton doing it.
Wow.
I think it's Hollywood something, but it's kind of ill. It caught my attention.
That's ill. That's ill. Okay now. We moving on. You drink it? We still drinking? We still drinking? Okay, man. God
Cheers.
damn it. God damn it. Okay, now, Santeria. Now, as a Spanish person, I used to be scared to even say that.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious. Like, you gotta be like For real, like to even say, because they say that even when you say it, it invites the spirits.
Yeah.
Nah, man, it's not that bad.
Listen,
You
man,
said on
I'm
one of my
Puerto Rican.
records. You did a record for me,
I was scared to death then.
and you did it, and you said a lyric. I don't know if you knew, but you said a lyric that was Santeria.
I mean, I was trying to be hard.
You said I wrote your name on a piece of paper. I told you I froze a motherfucker, and you said it in the lyric.
I was trying to be hard, but I was always aware. So how do you come with that? Because obviously you have Spanish friends, obviously you have Spanish influence around you, but so you had to know, like, because that's like really that's really like, you know.
And shout out to Haitians too.
That's my
Haitians call it voodoo.
that's probably
Yeah,
my
it's the same
favorite
thing.
record on the album.
Santeria.
And
She signed the singer signed to Good Music, right?
yes, her name is Shake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
So,
all over Kanye's album. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
But that record was made after the death of my road manager. My road manager got killed.
Oh,
Yeah.
God bless.
So just to give you the backstory of like just where my mind was
Yeah.
at. So, basically we were on the road. It's time to make the album, so we get off the road and just show you the type of guy he is. So he's like my road manager, tour manager. This is what he does. His name is Day.
God bless Day.
Yeah, for sure. And he ended up going as a roadie for Nicki Minaj. So they're on the road. The way I got it, I think they were going, just going to get something to eat. And nonsense altercation. He ends up getting stabbed and ends up dying.
Wow.
And
On the road with Nicki?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Wow, I never heard
like
this.
crazy.
Like chance
and,
shit.
and now the twist about it is like he's a church kid. So like this is like, I used to curse him out like every day, like just bugging.
Right.
But I used to like, we had a really good relationship, and I gave him his first shot at being like, a road manager. Like I got him from Pharrell. He used to work with NERD, roadie. I was like, nah, come on, you about to be. Let's raise it up.
Wow.
He was great at it,
Right.
and he used to put together my bands. And I used to be like, man, why my band together? This and that. And he was
When you
like,
say band, you say musical band.
Yeah,
not,
music,
not your
live
money.
music,
Not
yeah.
your money. Okay.
But he used
Live
to take
music, yeah.
he used to take guys from the church, and just put my band together.
So he wasn't a rah dude. Is basically what
at
you're saying.
all. That's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to just
Yeah.
give you the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Right.
So my mind at the time was on some like, okay, the first line, now that the tears dry and the pain takes over, let's talk this payola. You killed God's baby and it wasn't his will and blood spill. We can't talk this shit over. And it's like, man, me being in the position I am, in the position of music, money, having things, and just the opportunity to be like, I can call that shot. Like, and it's that tug of war of like, damn, do you really, do you do this? Do you play with this?
Do you go that route?
Like,
Do
Yeah.
you go
can,
that route?
yeah.
You can.
Right.
You want to.
But
you're
then
angry.
it derails everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, then you think about him, and it's like, man,
He
didn't
want
even-
that.
They didn't even on
He
that
wouldn't.
type of
He
time.
wouldn't want that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's
Real.
like,
That's real.
it was a whole. Yeah,
Right, yeah.
I didn't live with that well.
Yeah.
I still don't live with that well, actually.
And that's how you came with Santeria.
Exactly.
Right.
Because I'm playing the priest. The
Right.
whole song I'm playing,
And Santeria is a tug of war between the religion.
Yeah. So it's like,
Yeah.
I'm like calling the shots as a priest.
Okay, now this one was, the title for me was a shock. What would Meek do?
Right.
Because I would thought
With
it'd
Ye
be,
on it.
I thought it'd be what would Rihanna do?
What?
I don't know, man.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. I didn't know. With me, it threw me off for a loop. What's up? Y'all ducking down cameras over there? So this threw me for a loop. What would
Okay.
Meek do? The title. What made you pick that title?
Um,
and you're obviously talking about Meek.
Yeah, Meek Mill.
Okay.
Meek is somebody I wanted on the album.
Right.
Meek was in jail when
Drug
we
dealer
made the record. As I got that beat, I was like, man, Big Sean and Meek had a record called Burn
Burn.
that I always wish that I had.
Big Sean, you gotta
that's
come
one
up here.
record that I wanted to have just for myself.
Right.
And I was like, damn, man, I wish Meek was out so that I could do this record with Meek. He wasn't out, nothing. And I like to call Meek, what do you call him? The spirit animal?
Okay.
Like, you
Spirit
know,
animal.
like Meek to me, I don't know how old he is.
Yeah.
Is what I feel like, you know, it's what I don't do at my age.
Right.
But that's
It's
what
what you
I
come
would.
from.
Yeah, but it's what inspires me.
Right.
Like I look at Meek and I'm like, you know, all your homeboys.
Like, you get it. Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
who came in, everybody who I came into the game with was locked up since 09. We came in 02. I didn't get to run around, you know, 50 deep and, you know, just bring everybody with me, have a blast. I mean, we did for a little bit, but you know, they ended up going to jail. Boom. I look at Meek and I'm like, damn, Meek, I know all the fun that you having right now. I love it. Like and I look at it and it inspires me.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, I wanted him on a record. He didn't get on the record, of course. He was in jail.
Mm-hmm.
And that line came up. Angel on my shoulder, what should we do? Devil on the other, what would Meek do? Papa Willie, tell the judge the Akinelli. Middle fingers out the ghost, screaming Machiavelli. Come with me. You know, like, and I was just trying to embody and harness that whole energy.
Right.
Cause I felt like it was someplace where he belonged. Like I still to this day believe he belonged on that. And then he gets out of jail.
Right.
And I was like, man,
As
like,
this project comes out.
listen, he gets out of jail as the project comes out.
That's crazy.
We DMing back and forth. Like we have birthdays that are close.
In fact, I got a record with you and Meek together.
Yep.
Let's make some noise for Meek. Right there. That shit just hit me. That shit just hit me. Go ahead, continue.
We have birthdays similar, and his son's birthday. Me and his son share the same birthday.
Oh wow.
In May.
Wow.
And but he just got out, and I couldn't bring myself to ask him to be on the record.
Yeah, I know.
Because he was just
that's
like, I was like, man, I
improper.
ain't doing it.
No, that's
You know,
improper.
and we didn't do it, and hopefully we do something soon. I'm sure we will.
Yeah, of course.
But that's what it was.
Of course.
That's where that whole energy came from.
Did rappers really ruin Protects?
Yeah,
I believe so too.
I believe.
I mean, like right now, people are making you feel like if you don't have a Protect, you're not even in the game.
Had to find other ways to invest.
But I'm not
Because
gonna
you
lie.
rappers found every way to ruin Protects.
I'm not gonna lie. And a lot of these guys, they got this stainless. It's cool. We don't mind. We don't mind. It's fine. But yeah, I don't think. Is the Protects a fade? Is it a fade? Is it a fad?
No, see, this is the thing
What is
with
it?
me.
What's it called? A fad?
Like
fade?
I'm really.
Fad.
Fad? Is it a fad?
You can run a fade on a fad.
You can run a fad on a
I'm
fade?
not into the fad. Like,
Okay.
I'm not really into the fad of watches. Like, I'm into watches, and I'm into Rolexes.
No, you're into
personally.
watches. I'm gonna be honest.
I am.
I looked at all your interviews. I
Rolexes
counted like
are
at least
timeless,
16
though.
Yeah.
different joints too. I said this
it is,
nigga's rich as fuck.
but I'm in it
He got
just because
16.
I'm in it like that, and for that particular brand because of just what that always meant. That always meant
course.
like a status symbol of
course.
coming up.
Of course.
But it was always, once I got deeper, it was like, okay, boom, you know, you get the green card with it. It's like you do
You gotta get the
factory.
green card.
You get a
know,
card
like,
with
like
that
a
shit?
You gotta
thing.
have your name on that green card too.
Right.
Because it'll be somebody else's name on that green card.
I don't wanna look
that
at my
means
watch.
that your shit is pre-owned, brother.
Right.
All right.
So,
all right?
you know,
I'm
you
sorry.
you play
People
all of that.
Don't know that. I'm sorry.
No,
And then,
none of us know that. We're poor.
sorry. I apologize.
And so, you know, the whole Protect line is just, man, you know, rapping is about bragging. It's about having that, you know,
Always
it's about
been,
that
yeah.
competitive
Yeah,
spirit.
at some point, always.
And, you know, you got to one-up somebody.
Yep.
You know, 4.0 versus 4.6.
But you always pronouncing some shit that we can't even pronounce. You always like.
You gotta
It's called
say
lyrics.
words.
It's called lyrics, man.
No. You always hear you like, yo, I'm
Nah,
rocking the salsa. I'm like, what the fuck did this nigga just say?
Yeah, listen.
Like, yo.
You know, but you know why that is? Because
Right.
when you know, when I was you know, being a fan of like Hove and things like that, man, I didn't know I'm wearing Polo Snow Beach. He's talking about Versace. I don't even know what this is. I'm like, what is this?
Was that rap helped you like to go to these other worlds?
Yeah.
Because I go on your Instagram sometimes and you be posing like with people. I be like, I don't know who the fuck this nigga is,
Right.
but he look important. He look important because the way you describe him, I'm like, I gotta act like I know this guy too.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Like is that the further you go? Like is different taste? Because like right now, I love Gucci, right? I'm a Gucci man. But if I go to the Gucci store, I promise you, by the time I leave this jacket and I come out there, 50 Cent is gonna have a picture of the same exact jacket I'm on.
Facts.
And then I go back and 2 weeks later, I gotta get another jacket in. Fat Joe's gonna have the same exact jacket. But it's these different brands. Like even when Go-Yard, like when Go-Yard first came out, I didn't identify what it looked. I thought it was an imitation, then I realized that they had their own shit.
Right.
So like, how is it to discover these brands that people like the hood don't know?
Man, I feel
Not
like
the hood, normal people don't know.
Well, this is the thing. I felt like, man, when I think about hip hop and I think about Slick Rick, I feel like, man, he was like the flyest ever to me. Like it's Gucci, it's this. You got the Louis Vuitton pouch with the gun in. It's I'm fucked up. I'm like, yo, this is. But that's what I've always thought hip hop was. It was like, man, you gotta come back to the block and be like, look, this is what I'm on. You ain't on this, and then somebody got to one up you, and so on and so forth. And that's how I look at rap. That's how I look
What's
at
the
rap.
sneakers you had on with Colin Kaepernick? I've been trying to figure that out.
Dior.
Okay.
Dior.
My bad. Let's
Yeah.
make some noise. Him flossing again.
Dior.
No, that's not the floss. Listen, the real floss is Dior is dressing all of us for my wedding. That's the real floss. That's the real shit. Let's talk. Let me talk real shit. Like real shit.
Okay.
Real shit. Kim Jones, really.
Okay.
Blah.
Okay. I didn't even know you could do shit like that, my guy.
Yeah. Custom. Real tough, custom.
Make some noise for Pusha
Right.
T getting that money, goddamn. Yo.
So you talking the fashion, but lyrically, who inspired you? Like going back as far back as you can go lyrically.
Lyrically, Big is GOAT, God level. It's nothing to talk about to me. Hove, of course. Nas, of course.
Right.
I mean, Mobb Deep ruined my whole life.
Big the
Like my whole life. Like, ruined my whole why. Step outside because of this. Because they're talking like this. I didn't even think people did shit off of music. Yeah,
Right.
I'm one of them kids. I fucked up.
Right.
Was there anybody locally, like where you were at, that inspired you too as well?
Man, where I'm from, man, let me tell y'all some real shit. Just so you understand, like, where it is that I'm from. Like, Pharrell grew up 1 mile away from my house, not even a mile, right? I didn't know him. Timberland was a mile the other way, and that was my friend. That was my brother's friend.
Before
rap, for
Your older brother?
before anything.
Malice, yeah.
Okay.
Who's
Wow.
my older brother.
Okay, cool.
They're 5
Then
years
you have
older
another
than me.
older brother. too,
Yeah, I
right?
have another older
Okay,
brother.
Cool.
Yeah.
But, Timberland up the street the other way. For my brother to be able to go over his house and rap while he DJ'd, my mom used to make him take me. So if they're 14, I'm 9.
Wow.
That's the only way you could go. Pharrell's this way. I don't know him. I don't even know him at all.
Does him and Timberland know each other?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe they do.
Okay.
But
And was Pharrell yet? At that
no,
point?
by no means. No, this is high school.
Yeah.
This is high school. No, this is middle school and elementary.
God damn. What kind of water they were serving out there?
Yeah. So listen.
Where was Missy at?
So
God
no,
damn it.
listen.
This Virginia Beach, to be clear.
This is Virginia Beach.
Yeah.
Missy Elliott's up the street. Chad Hugo's not a mile from me.
Why?
Now, because of zoning and like school zoning and shit,
Right.
like they don't want certain places to go. All of us were split up. Now I just told y'all we live within 3 miles of each other, but we all go to different schools.
Right.
Boom. Right? I have a homegirl who goes to school with Chad. She live up the street from me. We don't go to the same school together, but because you up the street from me, I'ma see you. We hanging out.
Right.
Pharrell likes the girl. asked me, yo, you know, you see me, yo, what's up? You deal with her? I'm like, nah, this is like my best friend. And then he's like, you know, oh, okay, boom. He finds out, he was like, yo, your brother's Gene, Malice. Your brother's Gene? I'm like, yeah. He's like, yo, man, he's like the best rapper in the world to me. Can we work with each other? I'm like, no, he works with Tim. He don't want to work with you.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and all of this is happening. I'm not rapping. I don't even rap at this point in my life. Like, I'm just here.
Right.
You know? And Timbaland ends up working with Genuine and all of that. They go to New Jersey.
That whole movement.
That opens the door for Pharrell to link with my brother.
Wow.
Now I'm skipping school, not going. I'm skipping school, just going to the studio with them every day.
Wow.
You know, that's how that whole thing. So when you say people like, mind you, at the same time, Pharrell's high school is next door to Teddy Riley's studio.
Right,
He just
Rum Shaker
He
came
just
out.
moved and built
Mix and Effects and that
next
whole
door to
joint.
his
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
So it's
Y'all was like the first Shaolin. Word.
Exactly.
Nah, they got a lot
That
of
was like
history
the
in
first
Virginia.
Shaolin.
You know,
Word.
not and then you know you go into like guys like Mad Skills,
Oh,
Mad
touring
Skills.
with
respect.
fucking-
Mad
he's
Skills
touring
been
with
killing it.
Tribe Called Quest
Yeah.
at the time, and I'm like, wow, like people get to do this, like,
Right.
you know, I'm looking at him like,
Right.
go, and he nice, you
Yeah.
know, it was a lot, man. It was a lot going on in Virginia at that time, and you had that whole energy going on. Then you had the whole just street culture. I feel like everybody from New York moved to Virginia to get money.
Right.
I feel like that. Like I feel like
The way the work was moving.
that's just what it was.
Yeah.
Like it was the first. Virginia Beach was the first. Atlanta, Miami, whatever.
Yeah.
You came down here first to
Right.
there first.
Right.
You know, every rap song in the '90s had Virginia Beach references.
Yeah.
You talk about Mace, Big, whatever. That was
Yeah.
what it was.
And I'm not gonna lie, your girls was mad easy too. I'm not gonna lie.
Show some respect. Show some respect.
Dog.
Just gonna throw it out there.
Yeah, we-
Virginia girls is a little easy.
Come on, man.
Philadelphia too. Oh my God.
Damn, dog.
You know,
Don't say that about Miami. Don't say that about Miami.
think
Say
about
that
it.
about Miami.
Even before then, real
No, I'm
shit.
playing, I'm playing.
Even before then, like you think about Public Enemy and you think about Can't Trust It.
Yeah.
The videos they were shooting, they was the water hose and the kids, and
Yeah.
that's all Virginia
But
Beach. shit.
I believe it was Allen Iverson's life that actually made us realize, wow, Virginia
Oh
is fucking
man, listen.
is insane.
AI.
Because he's from Virginia, correct? Newport News, correct?
100%,
Newport
yeah.
News, I'm correct?
Newport News or Hampton, I forget.
Okay.
But Allen Iverson by far
Right.
is like, I mean, for me personally, is that's idol hero
Yeah.
level, you know. And people like, yo man, not too long ago he gave me a jersey, right?
Wow.
And signed it. And you know, I went crazy. They put it on the internet or whatever, it was on ESPN or whatever. And people was like, man, he from round the way. I'm like, so what?
Celebrate.
You
Yes,
crazy.
right. That's right.
Like this guy is like,
That's
That's
right.
the reason why you
Celebrate our
more.
legends. Why
and
they
were like,
alive?
man, now, you know, they see me partying.
Right.
I don't care. Like, you don't, you know, I still look at him a certain way. Like, you know, you look
Yeah.
at people a certain way. Like, it just is what it is. For me.
Nah, and that's home team for you.
They gotta
Yeah.
feel the love.
Yeah.
I gotta relax. I went too far.
Right.
Okay. So on that verse, Ye says he's $1 million baby. What?
$1 billion baby.
$1 billion baby. I don't know a $1 billion nigga. Like,
Listen.
Little less a baby?
I'm gonna tell you like this. And I don't
that
know.
line is hard.
I don't necessarily know. I know what he says.
Yeah.
But and I believe what he says.
Me too.
But I know how these people line up for them shoes and
Yes.
everything
Oh, hell
that they're
yeah.
doing.
That shit is phenomenal.
And I mean, it's definitely it's there. Like I believe it's there. Like
Yeah.
Right.
you know.
It's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
God damn, it's beautiful. All right. So we're gonna get into this last joint. I mean, obviously,
Yes.
we'll have to get into the talk of the town, the talk of the business.
Let's talk
but
about
I'm going to speak about this joint because I'm not going to speak about the actual thing that it started. This record is actually a great record. What were you trying to accomplish by Infrared? Because to me, this whole record is not about what people are making it about. It's a
It
couple
didn't
of
seem
lines.
like that at all.
It didn't seem like it was a couple of lines.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I mean, it
you
definitely
know,
slick on that route too. You know
it's
what I'm saying?
just about to me. It's just about the reality of hip hop.
Because you said it was like it was written, but
Yeah.
it came from quitting.
Right.
And is that what started the initial beef for now? But we don't have to get into that. Let's
We
get
will.
into the record.
We're
Let's
getting
get the
into
record.
it.
So basically that song Infrared was a response to Two Birds, One Stone. And and it was a response just in the most, I feel like battle back and forth type of way. You throw your jabs, I throw mine.
Felt that way.
It wasn't solely about that. It was just about like me, my position in rap. Somebody is challenging my credibility, street credibility, so on and so forth, questioning that. So okay, boom, now I gotta question something. Let's question these things together. We can all do it together, it's fine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like, still I feel like it was still lyrical. It was still
But Two Birds in One Stone, I tried to actually go and look for that, and I don't really see where he's going actually.
It was about the something about you was watching Scarface, you weren't really doing this, or I don't even remember the bars like that, but it was something of that nature.
Okay.
A couple jabs in that.
Okay.
And it was what it was.
Okay, now
was
Push.
cool.
Now this is where we turn up. Now Push. All
What's
right.
up?
So since Mr. Me Too, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what actually inspired Mr. Me Too? Because at the end of the day, you on what happened to that boy.
Yes.
I believe even the Grinding remix.
Yes.
Was me, you,
Yes.
Birdman, and was it Wayne or not? I don't think Wayne was on that. No, it was us and Birdman. It
No,
was.
he might have been on it.
He
too.
might have been
There's
on it
somebody
too.
else on that.
He might have been on it.
So
I don't know.
Where did this? I know there was an interview.
That's it.
I know. Oh, it's okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So it was
That's
an
it.
interview where,
Yeah.
and what did they say? They said you trying to look like the Clips.
I guess they said something to him in regards to that.
Right.
And
Who's him, by the way? Just-
Lil Wayne?
Wayne.
Okay.
And so when they said that or whatever, he just answered it in a real condescending way.
Right.
It was aggressive. It was, and at this time we're going through like the wildest of label,
Right.
the wildest of like label
Right.
drama. Like we are out.
Like I heard about this Justin Timberlake situation where
Right.
Pharrell wouldn't even work with Justin because he was so mad about the job thing.
Right.
Okay, but
So and I was just like, damn, like, man, it was such a better way to answer that. Like, we rappers, like,
Right.
I don't gotta cut nobody if I don't want to. I don't
Right.
gotta say nothing crazy
Right.
in regards to anybody if I don't want to. I know how to, talk around things, so on
How
and
to
so
finesse
forth.
it.
But here's when I knew you was dangerous, right? Because it kept going on, and Weezy kept getting hotter, and he kept getting hotter, and most people would back down. Like you went at mixtape Weezy, like you went at the dude that was chopping everybody's
And
heads
just so the
off.
listeners are clear, this is going back.
This is back.
This is
like,
mixtape
This is
Lil Wayne.
Mixtape Wayne when he was on Fuego.
Yeah, he was out of here.
And I'm like, I'm sitting back because I'm a rapper too. I'm a rapper too, so I'm sitting back and I'm like, Push it not backing down. And I expected, because everybody, when you go on fire, because the common census is when a person goes at a person that's on fire, you're hating. So I thought you would have backed down just off of that. Or just, and you just didn't.
It's what people need to realize as far as I go is
Okay.
I never want to make their records. Like, you know, if you look at my career, I've made the same record my whole career.
Right.
I've made the same album basically my whole career. I've talked about the same thing my whole career. Period.
Yeah, you're not chasing a trend or chasing
I'm not chasing
a
a
vibe,
trend. I'm not
yeah.
chasing radio. I'm not chasing
Right.
nothing. So when people say that, it's sort of funny to me because it's like, man, my record's still gonna be about the streets.
Right.
It's still gonna be about, just how, my perspective and my point of view from a street perspective.
Right.
It's still gonna be, drugs is gonna be the common thread, and it's still gonna be lyrical. It's still gonna be, you're gonna have the metaphors and the parallels. I'm gonna still put it together how we put it together. When people say that to me, it's crazy, cause you've never heard me really try to chase a wild trend or be part of the wave. Never try to be part of the wave, ever.
You don't have to be a part of the wave when you provide the water. God damn it. That's what I am.
That was liquid. That was liquid.
I provide the water.
dope.
I don't gotta follow a wave. I provide the water.
that
You know what I'm
was
saying?
pretty
You know what I'm saying? So okay. Mr. Me Too happens. He
Right.
answers this interview happens. Boom. Things have settled down. These
Right.
guys are on top. You now transition to president of good music, whatever.
Right.
But at this time, it's kind of like a little turmoil
Right,
between the two.
right.
You choose to kind of mind your business because you know that Ye has a relationship with Drake, and then, so just skip for a certain time. Jay Prince,
Okay.
he just says that Drake has a
Ending record.
career-ending record,
Okay.
right? And response to you and to Kanye.
Right.
What do you think of that? It's the first time you look sleepy in this whole interview. Was that to identify how you felt of that
Right.
of the response?
I mean, no, and just to be honest with you, man, I feel like there's absolutely nothing that they would do for my best interest. Nothing.
Yeah, they wouldn't look out for you.
For nothing, for no reason at all. If
They
look
had
out
it, they gonna pull that motherfucking
yeah.
trigger.
Whatever their decision is or decision making is based off of
Their
what's
interest.
best for them.
Right.
Okay.
Man, I don't know. I don't know what ends my career.
Right.
I haven't. I ain't never told on nobody.
Right.
I am who I am. I've never done. I don't even know what's career ending these days, but
Right.
whatever it is,
We got
whatever
Donald
it
Trump
is,
in the White House.
I ain't done.
Right.
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 So,
Right.
at the end of the day, like I said, those conversations were had,
Right.
and those conversations were had without that soundbite.
Okay.
Well,
I get it.
No,
I get what
no,
you're
I'm
saying.
saying
I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't
He
get
was
it.
saying let's let it be, but that in particular the phrase was not mentioned.
Yeah, the
Okay.
career
Those
ending
comments.
thing.
Okay.
That
Oh, I
that
see what
wasn't
you're saying.
happening then.
Okay.
But it was to be left alone.
So you're saying it was a mutual ending of
Yeah, it wasn't any. No, I'm not. I'm saying this. I'm saying that, there were things that were said during the conversation between my management and him in particular.
Jay Prince?
Yeah,
Okay.
that it wasn't aggressive. It wasn't anything.
Right,
It
right.
No, I don't
it
think he was being
just-
aggressive.
And respect to Jay Prince and his whole legacy.
It was
Yeah.
all cool
I mean,
and like, listen.
he's protecting his artist. to a
Yeah,
certain extent.
Yeah, no,
period.
we
And
understand
that
that,
was
point,
just it.
that point
Yeah,
of view.
but
Yeah.
so what I'm saying is the narrative about the career ending and all of that, that's all after. And,
right.
and
After
listen,
the conversations, you're
right.
saying. Right.
I don't
right,
know
right,
about that during the conversation.
Right.
I don't know about that. And it's, it is what it is. Hey,
Okay.
they got it, you got it.
Okay,
Right.
but
Do it.
Right. If it's theirs,
That's
then.
it.
Right.
but you dropped Infrared.
Yes.
Infrared drops. 2 days later, was it?
Yeah, man.
What does he drop? Duppy
Duppy freestyle. Yeah.
Duppy freestyle. Boom.
Yeah, man.
Duppy freestyle. I'm not gonna lie, the industry was like, oh shit,
Yeah,
they were nervous of you for a second.
Because it was an immediate response. That was the part.
Nori was nervous. Nori was nervous. I heard. Hey, Nori.
That's not
I
true.
heard.
That's not true.
Don't you
That's
start.
not true.
I'm here.
That's not true.
Don't start.
I just wanted you to be on point.
Just
I wanted
stop.
everybody to be on point.
You was nervous.
I thought you
I
could
ain't
be
gonna
Meek
put
Mill.
my man under the bus. But you was nervous.
I don't want my nigga to be Meek Mill. Like shit is real out here. Like yo, tell
But
Pusha.
how fast he came out with that joint, that
How
was
fast?
ill.
No, that was impressive. But
It was
I feel like
Because hold on, before we jump, I don't want to jump.
No.
Is that where Meek Mill messed up? Because Meek didn't respond immediately, and when he, you know what I mean?
No, I don't believe that. I feel
Okay.
like, man, when it comes to that, I just feel like, and I don't even want to say he messed up because I sort of feel like we saw how different the game is. Because when that happened, Meek never lied to none of us. He didn't lie to nobody.
Yeah,
And that what I'm saying is that type of information in the game that we play
Right.
is career ending.
was the problem that Meek responded on Twitter as opposed to when Drake just went straight to the booth? Drake kind of went straight to the booth. So
I'm sure. But what I'm
Right.
saying is I don't even believe it's. I believe that it was a miscalculation of like the importance of the writing these days. That's what I feel is.
Is there any truth to him having access to the record before it came out? That's why he.
Oh,
turned...
talking about Drake.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean that you know of.
I don't know. I have no clue. At the end of the day, when you are promoting the album, you letting people hear it. You gotta let the writers and all of that.
Right.
I'm pretty
The
sure
press,
they have. Whatever.
So that could be true.
Yeah, it could be.
Right.
It could be.
So now you release this. You hearing Drake is coming back. Drake actually. One thing that I've never heard you speak about ever personally is your relationship.
Right.
He brings up the name.
Right.
Where are you at, and then where do you feel? Is this all gloves off? Is this like?
Of course.
I mean, I think it was obvious it became gloves off.
Because and all love is Virginia Williams, correct?
For sure.
Because I'm thinking that is a place in Virginia. Like that's how dumb I am. I'm
No.
like, that's how much you think. That's how much you protective of yours. That's you know what I mean? Is that I'm like, where is Virginia Williams? I'll never know. I didn't know that. And then people was like, no.
Right.
So is it like? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Are you thinking like this guy?
Man, it immediately just put me, because it's like, okay, boom, a record's coming out. I already know, response mode, bang, that's what it is.
Okay.
But then you gotta like, what? I'm listening.
Because before then, he really kind of was careful with you. He kind of responded to everybody else, but he kind of like, when he was talking about you or sparring with you, he was very, very careful. So I can't say that I saw him coming back this fast.
Oh, well, no. I'm just saying that, it was known that a record was coming.
Of yours?
No, of
Of
his.
his, okay.
Right.
Oh,
So
okay.
boom.
Okay.
Once that came out, it was just like, okay, response mode. Like it's like,
Okay.
all right, well, I'm definitely gonna respond.
Right.
And then you just sort of look at it, man, and you just sort of have to analyze the record at that point. And then you just pick it apart. And that's what I feel like I did. I was like, okay, boom, we gon'. Like, first of all, why would you mention her? You don't do that. Like that, women and kids, leave me alone.
Leave him alone.
Bang.
But
Okay, boom.
And you knew about the porn star?
Just listen.
Okay, I gotta relax.
Relax, buddy, relax.
I'm sorry, Bush. Slow me down, Bush. Okay.
So I'm just like, boom. I'm like, okay, well, why would this happen like this?
Okay.
And then it just, and then it was like, man, it just couldn't. For me, at that point, I was like, man, this is like this ain't our usual pitter pat back and forth, you know, like.
Cause y'all been doing it.
Yeah, I
It
was
been
like,
light,
okay,
though.
cool.
It been light.
I was like, all right, bet. So now you gotta sort of look at it and start looking at who you're dealing with and what, like, and to me, I didn't think the line was that good, right? The Virginia line, I didn't think it was that good. I was like, so you reached, and now I gotta realize, like, why did you think that was so important to say? Because it wasn't that good to me. And some lines be good to me, they say. Like, you know,
but kind of like
like sort of reachy.
like Hov kind of messed up when he did that, like with Nas though, like bringing up like the girl. But okay, continue.
Yeah, but you know, I just sort of felt like that. Then it just gave me content. Like, okay, boom. Why is this like this? Why would you say that?
And you knew about the porn star prior.
Yeah.
So you're a dangerous nigga. So
Yeah.
listen, all right. So let's
He kept that in the vault.
Yeah, you catch out strategic. He just said.
It's like backup ammunition.
Listen. All right. So you had infrared, knowing that there will be a response, but you might have held that response. You might have held the porno star for the third disc, or
The third disc ain't
I
out
don't
yet.
know. I'm just saying, but.
You look at the way it's like the third disc is done.
He got more.
He got 3 and 4 done.
Okay, now, how does one know about this Adidas clothesline?
Foul.
With the kid.
That was kind of foul. I'm not gonna lie. That was kind of
No,
crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. Drake goes to battle rap.
No, battle.
I've seen Drake in battle rap concerts, like on stage too. So he can't really say it's anything too far. I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying, but it is foul.
God
I'm saying
bless
it's
him.
foul. Good
God
foul.
bless him. But so how did you know that? Like, so you knew that the clothesline was related to the porn star who's related to the Knock of the Mean.
Yeah.
You had Adidas spies?
Huh?
Because we know you
No,
close
not
to
at all.
Adidas.
That's the thing.
No, him, Kanye, and Drake.
They Adidas.
They
They down with
Adidas.
Adidas.
It's an ill Adidas meeting.
Nah, and that's the thing.
The
about
Illuminati
it.
of Adidas.
It really wasn't.
So hold on. So listen, I'm gonna just be honest. Listen, after I heard the record, right? And I hit Mr. Lee. I said, yo, Mr. Lee, man, you know, we need Pusha on. He said, yo, Pusha wants to come on. He said he wants to remind you of shit that you don't even remember. I said, that's a diss record.
Close though, close.
When
Close.
remember shit like that from back in the
Close.
days? It's like, I got one on you. That's just some rapper shit. Like
Nah.
that we sit around.
No.
Okay.
Just good stories.
Okay, but let's
It's good
okay,
stories.
let's stick with Drake. So you know you're gonna spar with him.
Right.
You don't know he's gonna bring in your person. You think you're gonna do that, or did you expect?
No. Nothing like that.
You didn't expect.
No. Hell
So
no.
now that he did it,
Yeah.
what was your first response? Because you were calm.
No, I just, you know, like I said, I felt like just felt like I had to evaluate the situation a little differently. Like, you know, like I said, it's been jabs, you know, tap everybody. You know, you take some, I take some, boom boom. It's cool. But I just felt like it just you know, went across the line with that. For real.
Right.
And that's really it
Right.
for me.
For you. So now you go in the studio.
Yeah.
You bring up the whole beat, which is like that's like real, like, what do I want to call it? I can't call it Afrocentric, but it's like that. It's that revolution and it's that revolutionary music.
Right.
Renaissance. There we go.
Right.
It's that thing. What made you go?
Because I had the picture.
Okay, so you had the picture prior.
Yeah.
Okay, prior to what? Prior to his response, or prior?
No.
Just period. You just had.
What?
Damn, what? No, this is because you know what it feels like. You Drake. That's what it feels like. It feels like you did exactly to him what he did to someone else. I mean, I'm just. Does it feel like that to anybody else? So So you had the picture before Infrared came out?
Yeah, I believe so.
Ooh. Let me just think of this. This is some real hip hop history. Did you think you would hear Jay Prince say something like that, like saying that they would?
No,
there is no response.
I would.
Right.
That was the last person I thought would be speaking.
Who, Jay Prince?
Yeah.
Cause y'all got a relationship? Y'all
No,
always
no.
been cool?
Not
Oh,
at
no,
all.
no. Okay.
No, but no.
Okay. Jay Prince is cool. He's a cool dude.
Come on, man. He's
Right.
created some greatness.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. And so when he said that he advised Drake not to respond, was a piece of your petty side, just the petty side, was like, of course. Like, I'm just asking.
Man,
I
you
mean,
know.
we just drink
No,
champs.
for sure.
You
You
can
know.
take a shot too if you
Yeah.
want.
I mean, we got more.
Yeah,
I get to it.
Okay,
Hold
all
on.
right, cool.
But
All right.
let me answer you.
Right.
Man, you know, I just feel like when you deal in like truth, right? It's like I said, I've said a lot. I don't got skeletons. I don't got things that I don't got nothing I'm ashamed of in this world. Like for real. Like I ain't even doing no lying to nobody.
You never fucked a fat
like-
girl?
Come on, bro. I had a biggie.
I had that.
But what I'm saying is, I say this to say that like I don't you know, it wasn't I know who I am.
Right.
I know it. Like it's nothing to shake me up about. Like
Right.
you know, like, you know, you drag V into it. You know,
God bless.
you know, she built for it tough.
Right.
For real.
Right.
Yo, wear it. What's up?
Right.
Who knows what's coming? Who knows? Wear it. She going to. Like it's whatever, man. Like
Did the porn star girl ever DM you or anything?
no, I don't. No connection.
Why? You don't even fuck with your niggas who don't pay child support. I respect
That's a
that.
fact.
I respect that. I respect that, goddammit.
Fact.
Respect that, goddammit.
That's a fact. Nothing to that.
So what is the benefit of because hip hop declared you the winner, right?
Right.
And at the end of the day, Drake can probably do a response, whatever. Right now, hip hop from Puff Daddy to everybody is saying, you know, he had a certain amount of time. He was supposed to respond. He did the same thing. But I remember Nas responding 6 months later. But
Right.
this is something different. This is because we're in a different time. So what is the benefits now, like, you know, of people knowing that you are bar for bar the Floyd Mayweather of our generation? Right?
Man, I don't know if I don't know what the real benefit is.
Right.
And I mean personally, on just some rap type time,
Right.
man, I hope I'm not getting it from this. Like it's like
Been
it's
deserved.
sort of weird. Like and then, no, I'm not even saying I've
Because
been
of the
deserved
artist?
it.
Because of the artist?
Yeah, like I gotta get it from
Like what do
someone.
you feel about Drake as a MC period? Like real talk.
I feel that
Like we
he
know
makes good
people say
music.
he has the ghostwriter, but do you feel he as an MC?
Well, then we not gonna talk MC. We just gonna talk records.
That's where it ends for
yeah.
you.
We just
Okay.
gonna talk records, and the records are good. Period.
Okay.
No biggie. No biggie at all. Like that's what it is.
I feel like we should take a shot.
I mean, we can't. I want to talk for
You got the Tiger
I
Ball?
forgot the tiger. We don't have
I
tiger
ain't
ball.
gonna front. Let's do some.
That's my bad. It's my
let's
bad.
do some
I have
Ciroc
like
or something,
12
man.
tiger
Yo,
balls at my
listen.
crib.
I can't believe, let me just tell you something, Push.
What's up, bro?
Because the thing about it is, so many people do other things. Like you got the sneaker thing, you got the play clothes thing. Which the other day I thought my man, that's why you gotta start hooking me up with play clothes. I thought my man had on bootleg play clothes, but I couldn't tell.
I got you.
Because he had on, it was pink play clothes. It was pink. I was just like, I
So
don't
they have
know.
bootlegs
Thank
on?
you.
I don't know. I don't know if it was bootleg or not. I said, I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? You know, my guy's a flea market king. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, But you got these other things, but you're one of these guys that say so consistent through music. Like people depend and respect on you through music. Earlier you said that you took a hiatus for 3 years. How would that feel as a person that's your soul, your core is the music? How do you take a hiatus?
I don't believe that what I do goes out of style. That's the thing. I don't think lyric-driven hip-hop goes out of style. I don't think that the streets go out of style. Period.
So do you believe in a consistency that it's without time? It's just what you do is consistent.
Listen, my album is called Daytona because, Rolex Daytona is my favorite watch. Right. But I feel like I had the luxury of time to make it. Right. That's why it is what it is. And I feel like, that's what me and Ye sort of proved. Like, man, we got the time to make it. Right. And we're gonna give you 7, and that's what it's gonna be.
Timeless music, regardless.
Period. Right. And that's that's what we sort of that's what we living off of.
Mr. Lee, where them vodka shots at? Come on, let's do it.
I don't like I said, I know who I'm talking to every time. Every time. I know exactly who I'm talking to when I'm writing a verse. I know exactly who I want it to resonate with. I know exactly the club I want to go to.
Would it change if you didn't though? Like I'm saying, if the music for you, if you didn't know who you were talking to, but it was what you felt, would it change? If it changed that you knew that these people that you thought you were talking to changed their vibe.
I can't really look at it like that because the reaction from the streets be so loud when they hear a verse or when they hear an album or when they hear a song. I say something, and then...
What did you just walked out just now? You had the mic out there?
Yeah.
And you just came in, oh my God.
But I'm talking before you could even get that reaction. Would you change if you thought that maybe that wasn't there anymore?
Nah, because I don't think that doesn't,
because you know what I'm saying? Like being who you are, like you want to do what you do.
Yeah, but I just don't think that goes anywhere. I feel like my niche in rap, I don't know if anybody can get articulate street rap anywhere else from them than me. I don't believe that.
I guess the
right
point
now.
I'm trying to make for artists, I'm just trying to if an artist is listening, right?
Yeah.
Artists tend to always be like, what's poppin', what's hot? What is an audience that I think is gonna resonate with me?
I feel like that's wrong.
That's what I'm trying to get to.
I feel like that's wrong. Yeah. I mean, I feel like, you make what you make.
Yeah.
And then who fucks with that is who fucks with it. And then that's who you fuck with. And then you master that and you grow that. I don't think that you...
No, because that's what I believe.
You
be who you are.
Going out there reaching.
Salud. Salud. Ada.
Come on, man. How do you know I even want to drink this? How do you even know I want to drink this?
Because we celebrating you tonight. We celebrating your career, your life.
I don't even drink this shit.
That was a light shot.
What is this?
That's vodka. Right?
Shout out to Ciroc, bro.
Yeah.
I do drink Ciroc.
That's cool.
So,
Colombian white.
That did hit me. That did hit me a little bit.
Man,
Did you think he was gonna be here this long?
Man, that revelation hit me the other day.
That's real.
Like for real, when I and it just started hitting me recently. Like I want to say from 2012, the 10-year anniversary of Lil Wayne. 2016, the 10-year anniversary of Hell Have No Fury. I'm like, damn, man, 10 joints. That's crazy. Now when I really think about it, it's no, it's really 16 joints. Really been here 16 joints. Really some people saying this one's my best album. Who knows?
No, it is, man.
I mean, is it?
I'm sorry, but I never seen an artist grow and get better the way you grow and get better. Pause.
Man, thank you.
And it's because the thing about it is you come from actually our era, which is an older era than Kanye, which is the era before Kanye.
Right.
And you've been able to maintain these eras. And the thing about it is other people have been able to maintain those eras, but they've been able to maintain it just in single-wise.
Right.
There's no one be able to maintain
the
that
whole
new
album.
crown and a whole body to work with, a whole new generation fuck with it too. It's amazing what you're doing. Like, you know
Thank
what I'm saying?
you,
Like,
man.
I have no.
You brought the
nothing-
value of a whole album that we've been missing for a long time.
That is beautiful. God
Yeah.
damn it.
Thank
That
you.
is beautiful. That should be saluted. And the thing about it is you come from the greatest producers. Like, you know what I'm saying? You've been
I feel like
blessed.
they got a lot to do with it too.
Like I seen a listening party. I seen Swiss.
Yeah.
I seen Pharrell. Of course you got a lot to do with it.
Yeah, I
because
feel
you
like
know
they
what
got
it
a
is.
lot to do with it.
You become a producer when you hanging around producers so much.
Bro,
you
I wish
actually become a producer.
I knew how to make a beat.
I
I don't know how. I wish I
I'm a
knew
producer
how.
too. In my mind, I'm a producer too. I just don't know how to fucking press no fucking.
Man, I
button.
want to hear the pre-Ye version of your album.
Nah,
Man.
Just to
I
see
mean,
what
listen,
the
it was
difference
fire.
is, you know?
It was fire, but like at
Who
that
were the
time,
producers? Like, was it local producers?
I don't know. It
Like, you don't have to
wasn't-
say who, but
Yeah,
like
but
more or
they were-
less.
They were producers who
Of name?
Of course.
yeah, definitely
Okay,
of name.
okay.
Listen, he A&Rs all my projects.
Kanye.
So that's he may not do all the
So
beats.
he was already
he was already like picking
this
yeah,
producer.
yeah.
Okay,
Boom.
okay, and then he just decided I want to do the whole thing.
Yeah, then he was just like, fuck
Right,
it.
right.
And at that time, like I said, it was sort of weird time. And just for him. And I just felt like, all right, well, if that's what you want to do, then let's go ahead. Let's go do it.
Right.
And mind you, it's done. So
Did you feel any kind of way
Oh,
about
so you
him
didn't
wanting
go
to
and-
revamp it?
You didn't go and relate new vocals?
yes,
Oh,
I
okay,
did.
okay,
But
okay.
what I'm saying is my album was done
Oh,
per my
That's what I'm saying.
standards.
Like, did you not feel some kind of way at that point?
I did, but I mean, no, not some kind of way. It was like,
Egotistical.
yeah, no. Like, listen, I'm straight student mode. When it comes to P, yay, my mom.
Watch your drink.
When it comes to like turning the album and taking your input,
Right.
I rap. That's what I do.
Right.
Like, and that's all I do. Period. That's what I do. When it comes to all of the theatrics, you gotta listen to you gotta listen to that. That's why I feel like all of this came out this way. It came out strong this way. Come
You
back,
felt
baby.
the collaborative
Come back,
effort is
baby.
what-
I turned away.
Wow.
Come back, baby. I was like, I don't want this record. I don't like it for real.
Right.
Right.
Don't like it. He was like, no, listen. I'm telling you, you gonna love it.
This is Kanye
Do
telling
it.
you.
Yeah. He's like, yo, do it. And I'm like, all right. Last time that happened to me was niggas in Paris. Not gonna happen again.
That was yours?
That happened to you a lot of times, my
No,
friend.
it's all good. That's why I feel for you. When you say that, holler back, it's okay. It
I
happens.
fucked up a couple times.
It happens
man.
on rap time.
Yeah, I fucked
Rap
up a
time,
couple
you
times,
rapping.
man. Yeah, he got me fucked up
Yeah.
over there, boy. All right, yeah, that shit
So
happens.
it happens.
So let me pick you up, cause you probably the only one of the other niggas that ghost wrote for Ronald McDonald, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was your joint?
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, I'm good at my job. I don't know if y'all know, man. I don't know if y'all know. I don't know if y'all just realizing that now.
Yeah.
But nigga, you wrote I'm loving it.
Yeah, man.
I'm loving it.
That
I
must have
took
been
a
an
L,
L
though.
publishing
I'm gonna be honest
check,
with y'all.
no?
I took a super L.
What you got? What you
What, just up front? No
Yeah,
publishing?
Just up front.
Oh,
About a half a man.
Yo,
Oh,
I
you
thought
got, at
it-
least it got half.
No, but it still was like.
Nah, it would have been.
When you
that,
think about it,
that would have been
yeah.
crazy.
yeah.
But just.
But we ain't gonna tell nobody that. We
It's
gonna
all
say
good.
every
no,
time.
No. I want people to know because they need to understand. Shout out Steve Stout. He gave me the.
Woo,
I
shout
saw
out
the
to Steve
check and I
Stout.
was like, oh man, great.
And did,
You know,
so
it
hold on.
happened early.
Hold on. So you wrote the slogan or you wrote the rhyme, and in the rhyme
the
it was
rhyme,
I'm loving
yeah,
it.
yeah.
And then they took that.
I don't care
Yeah.
what he wrote.
Yeah,
He
that
could have. That
Yeah.
publishing would have
You
been
know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
It was gonna be
I'm loving
crazy.
it. That's him. So
No, I
like,
know.
it was in his rap. He said,
Yo,
and now they took it.
that's
and ran with
crazy,
it. That's
man.
crazy.
That's
But the just so I want people to know that part, and I want artists to know that part.
Yeah.
Keep it publishing, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Like make sure that check will be nice. But you like I'm loving it. Been running for how long now? I did this at 03, right?
That's they slogan.
Who knows what it'd have been? Half a man back then was like,
Oh
great.
my God.
But now you think about it. But just so they know, the Get Back is real. I also own 40% of the Arby's commercial.
Woo.
So be clear.
The recent Arby's commercial.
When you hear
With
that
that
guitar
crazy
strum,
beat?
when you hear that guitar strum,
Yeah.
mine.
Woo.
40.
God
So
damn
just be
it.
clear. Like, you learn. learn.
He went from McDonald's to Arby's on that.
You live and you learn.
He getting that charm.
Yeah.
Goddamn
He
it.
gonna
He getting that charm.
do Burger King beefs with McDonald's.
You
So-
live and you learn, man.
So you also been the only person that I've seen that Bobby Brown was mad at. But then when I went and I searched
with the album.
why
cover.
Bobby Brown
Yeah.
was mad.
Yeah.
Then I understood, but I never seen Bobby Brown mad at like another young black brother. But then again, like I said, I went and
Yeah.
searched. But that was Ye's decision,
It was.
right?
It was.
The actual.
But yeah, I wear it with him though. I mean, it's
Yeah,
mine.
yeah.
It's mine.
Right,
You know. It was paid for.
right, yeah.
That was Kanye's like idea, right?
Yeah, well, see, what it was we had I had a, like, what people don't know is this album was really made in like real time.
Right.
And the crazy part about it was I had tweeted the day before, like, listen, this shit is happening in real time, y'all. I ain't even got this, I ain't got that. But listen, even when I get my artwork, y'all gonna have it as soon as I get it.
Right.
I went and made artwork, basically a cover. It was a picture of myself. And you know, like one that morning, Ye was like, yo, I don't think it's strong enough. And I was like, what you mean you don't think it's strong enough? He was like, nah, I just don't. I was like, bro, you picked the photographer. You actually picked all of these pictures. Why ain't it strong enough?
So you don't think it's strong enough?
He was like, I don't feel it. I don't feel like it is. And I got an idea, and I think it just speaks to what I feel like this album is, so on and so forth, boom, boom. And I was like, okay, boom. And so my manager had called me back and was like, yo, you know, he want to change the artwork. Shit costs a lot of money, blah, blah, blah. So I hit him back. I was like, listen, I don't want you to pay for that. I don't want you to do that. I don't want to pay for it, and I don't want you to do it. Like, you don't got to do that. We good. Like, I love the music. I'm happy. I'm excited.
This is the 7 songs we talking about now.
Right.
It's
This
already
is
done.
And how many days before releases this? Just so everybody understands.
Bruh. This is like a day before release.
Which is indicative to everything going on right
So
now.
I'm talking to y'all. So what I'm saying is, I'm texting, I'm tweeting the day before, saying, yo, y'all, like, boom. He sends it over, boom. That's what it is. And I'm like,
And you when you see it, you know what it is?
so no, listen, I don't know what it is.
Okay.
But, you know, as soon as it hits the net, you start hearing it.
The smack back.
And it's like, yo, disrespectful. So then I got to do press the next day. I'm doing phoners. And my phoners is all, yo, how could you, like, it's crazy. Then it's TMZ. Then it's my mom calling me like, yo, I see you on, what's going on with the thing? You know,
And you still don't know, you
like,
know at this
Mildred,
point.
chill.
No, he knows now. He knows.
You know at this point, though.
And that time I know, I'm just like, it's what it is, Ma. Ride with me or what? What you gonna do, Ma? You riding or what? So she's like, I'm riding. I'm like, all right, that's what we doing.
So you think it's genius or it's fucked up?
I mean, you know,
Or both?
Genius.
man,
is
you
fucked
know,
up.
Genius- fucked up
the thing
genius.
was, but see, the way he described it to me was, he was like, yo, you know, I feel like you talk about the streets in a way that's like glamorous at the same time. You know, you speak about the pitfalls and so on and so forth. He was like, man, to me,
That's
this
glamour and
album,
pitfall right there,
Yeah, he
the
was like,
picture.
this album and this
Yeah.
picture represents
That's-
all of
that's-
that.
that's-
So that's
that
just,
makes sense.
that was our mindset. It wasn't about anything being disrespectful. It wasn't about anything. It was just, you know.
And wait, real quick, but mind you, for the listeners listening right now, when you're saying in real time, just to put it in perspective, it's just like when Kanye took the picture of it on his iPhone of
Right.
his album cover. That's what you meant.
Yeah,
in
for
real
sure,
time.
for sure.
Like that's how it's happening. How fast it's happening.
Yeah, I mean, you know, just so y'all even understand the process of this shit, like, Kids See Ghosts. Kids See Ghosts. I'm on a flight to Montreal. He hits me, yo, I need a verse. Can you go to the studio right now? I'm like, I can't.
This is Feel the Love?
Yes.
I can feel the love.
Yeah. He's like, I can't. I'm like, he hits me back. No, I need you to go to the studio right now.
Say something. Kid Cudi has been a genius, right?
Fact.
He's
Yeah.
been a person that, you know,
Ahead of his time too.
that I love. But what Kanye did for him
Mm-hmm.
is put him in a level where the whole rest of the world can see his genius for the first time.
You talking about the rollout? The rollout?
No,
what do you mean?
I'm just saying
the project
that you can actually see Kid Cudi's genius now. Like, you know what I mean? Like this reminds me of Graduation, Kanye. Am I off?
What does remind you of Graduation?
This.
the track.
No, the whole album.
Man,
Am I bugging or is this college?
listen.
Drop? I don't know.
I feel like
This is old Kanye. I miss the old Kanye. This is the old Kanye. No.
Let me tell you something. Right now, he is on a production wave. Ain't nobody fuck with him.
That's what I think. Like, I think everything you guys are doing right now is
Like,
is
nobody
he's
fucking with
on
him.
a.
The Nas album coming out on
Period.
Friday for real? Or y'all
Oh, I
see
can't
the
even. I
album?
can't even
Listen, why?
imagine what the
You can't fuck it up. No way.
What is that gonna sound like, dude?
All right.
Yo,
Bruh.
just put it on your phone. We will get the publishing cleared.
Bruh. Like,
Is it worth taking another shot too? I think. Come on, Mr. Lee.
Come on,
Put some
man.
ice in there. Put some ice. We are celebrating.
I'm taking
Pusha,
a Colombian
the
white
top
shot.
of the motherfucking game. I can't. I mean, be honest with you, Push.
what's up?
Because you alluded to it earlier. I was a little nervous when he did come back with that response so fast.
Oh, you talking about Drake?
Yeah, I gotta go back to it. I'm so sorry. I was a little bit nervous. I'm saying I'm your friend.
I know.
No, I got.
You are my friend. You are a very good friend of
I am a
mine.
friend.
You guys have
and I
been
was
together
like-
since like
Yeah,
early on in your
we'll get to
careers,
that, 'cause-
bro.
'cause
We gonna get to that
we'll
too.
get
Yeah,
that
we should
We'll
definitely
that
get
too.
to that.
I'm gonna take a shot. I gotta take a pee-pees too, because Revolt was very tight. Let me just say
Rock and
something
roll with
too.
your peepees, man.
Revolt, thank y'all for stepping it up. I ain't gonna lie.
Shout out to Slav, Rich.
I ain't gonna lie. I came in here. I said they are showing off for Pusha T, and I'm with it.
Yo,
So for real, this is the #1 rapper in the motherfucking universe.
yo.
He took out the unicorn.
Chichi, get the yayo.
Salute.
You gotta
Yeah.
Salute. All right.
Hell, man.
That is a shot of
I killed myself on that one.
So,
What's up?
being in this game
Yes.
and surviving this long, how difficult is that? Because you're in different genres. It's like, I remember your first video. Was this your first video, Grinding? Diane Martell?
No.
That
No,
couldn't
wasn't
have
your first video,
been.
but
That couldn't have
The
been.
Major
funeral.
video.
Yeah.
Major.
Yes.
Okay.
2002. Yes.
2002. So I remember that. I remember me actually going to Virginia.
Yeah.
Going to Virginia and me seeing.
Shout out to Nori.
Yes.
Nori, Pee Wee Kirkland,
Yes.
Daryl Schuler. It was lit.
I went to the projects too. I was like, oh shit, these niggas got projects out here. And these niggas, they got crackheads, they got fees. This is the same exact thing, but
Because
see,
I don't think nobody down south got anything.
no, I'm just saying I was a child back then. So in my opinion, New York was the
Right.
only hood.
But that was
ever.
happening.
I thought
forever.
everywhere else was kind of like nice and pretty. And when I went there, I was like, oh shit, everyone else is actually fucked up.
It's like Quick when DJ Quick said everywhere's like Compton. That's what Quick said.
There you
yeah.
go. But one of the experiences was going to the Grinding video, and I'm just seeing that you guys was just out there, and just how was that introducing Virginia, that other side? Because like you said, we had Mad Skills, and Mad Skills was predominantly positive. We had
No, he was a battle rapper.
I mean, battle rapper, but it's still like, you know. It's
No,
not,
it wasn't necessarily a positive rapper. He was just an ill
you're
rapper.
right, but I'm saying
Yeah.
it wasn't talking about like seeing, you know, Hector shoot up some heroin and seeing, you know,
Right.
you know what I mean, Uncle James sniff
Right.
coke and
Right.
you know,
No,
11th
you're right,
floor,
you're right,
You know what I mean?
You know, man, Virginia at that time was so crazy, and it was, you know, it was a melting pot for like. I felt like just for everything. Like I felt like I, you know, Virginia showed me all types of music. The New York influence was so heavy in Virginia, like super heavy at that time. You know, I was personally, like that's what supported us. Like, I couldn't get on a mixtape. I couldn't get on a Clue tape for nothing. And you know, I knew Clue. I knew everybody back then. You know, through Rob Walker.
Right,
you know,
Rob Walker.
Pharrell was. You know,
Right.
he was.
Big up Rob
He was
Walker.
hot at that time. But we couldn't get on mixtapes. We couldn't get on anything. So all we had was Virginia. And that video, Grinding, to me, sort of gave Virginia a face and a look and an identity that the world, resonated with. It's so crazy because it was some little girls dancing in the video and doing like a step type dance or whatever. And I see these girls, 16 years later in the mall or something. They're like, hey, I was in your video.
Right.
And, just super excited. But really, you just saw the impact of having a rap identity for a place like Virginia that was like, the hit, I mean, that record was a big record. It's a classic record.
Oh, yeah.
So it was
Definitely a classic.
It was you just saw the impact of it, and man, I appreciate it to this day. Like I'm waiting to go back home. I want to go back home now.
You said platinum on the block with consistent hits.
Yeah.
Pharrell keep talking
this music shit. Yeah.
I mean, it's self-explanatory to me.
Yeah.
But for people who it's not self-explanatory to, describe you saying you being on the block and Pharrell saying,
right.
Let's relax.
Yeah.
Let's go over it.
That's just something, that was a conversation that just always used to be had. Right. Man, I remember being in the studio. I used to go to the studio with Pharrell every single day. Wow. Every day. Wow. In the mix of going to the studio, I'd be running in and out the studio. Right. And he'd come out and be like, nah, I want you to hear this. And I wouldn't be there. Then I'd come back, man, where was you at? Right. He's a vibe guy. Right. He's a vibe. He's an energy guy. He's an interpreter. He's a ill hook writer, but he will interpret your life in that hook.
Into music.
Right. So when you're not there, physically,
right.
And he can't feel nothing from you, you're fucking up the record.
Right.
I'm running in and out. I'm, going to make a wop.
You working.
Back and
forth.
forth.
Yeah, you
know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that was just my energy. Platinum on the block with consistent hits while Pharrell keeps talking his music shit.
Was that like you didn't believe in music?
Well, I didn't, to be honest with you.
I didn't either.
I didn't.
And
I didn't.
That's why I identify with that line.
And it's weird
it's
now.
Like, you gotta go to Virginia to go through this video. I said, I'm going. I like that line that nigga said. I'm fucking with that.
It's weird.
I didn't believe it either.
It's weird because, like I told you, my brother's 5 years older than me. When rap hit.
Not Malice.
Yes.
Oh, Malice?
Malice is 5 years older than me.
Okay.
That's not my twin. Everybody
right.
That's not my twin. No. It's my brother. My older brother.
Yeah.
Do everything he says.
Damn, y'all look just alike, right?
Yeah, for sure. So, like, I remember being young and, rap hit my first album, UTFO, Roxanne, boom. Sister worked in the record store. He used to write raps. I didn't write raps. I was, what's that? What are you doing, dummy? You ain't paying me no attention. I rip up the rap book. You come fight me. Ah!
Damn, push.
You
just ripping up rap books?
Yeah, I was fucking shit up.
That hurts nowadays. I'm looking.
But I mean, just on some younger brother shit. That's just what I was into. That's what I did. And that's what he was into. By the time I got into late middle school, junior high, into high school, man, I was ashamed to tell people that I started rapping. That was not the way to go. Like, you don't tell nobody, what you mean you rapping? What you mean? You rapping? Man, you better get out here and get this motherfucking money. Period. Like, that's the type of time they were on. Rap wasn't really, and it's Virginia. We looked at Teddy as
Teddy Riley.
Yeah,
Teddy
you
Riley.
Came from Harlem. Yeah, you came from the big city.
But he became a Virginia boy.
Yeah, for sure. Right. But
the poster child.
It still wasn't our reach.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Pharrell is who gave me no, bro, like this really happens. Like, yo.
But how do y'all link with Pharrell and them and Neptunes?
No, he said they lived a mile away.
No, I know they lived a mile away, but how do y'all actually link?
Yeah.
Because I feel like
we had a mutual friend. We had a mutual friend, my actual best friend, and he was interested in her.
Oh yeah.
Pharrell was interested in her?
Yeah. And then when I used to be with her all the time, so he asked me like, yo, you know, you dating her or whatever? And I was like, nah, like it's my homegirl or whatever. And then when they clicked up or whatever, then he found out who my brother was. At this time, I'm not rhyming. They would all go to.
But Malice is already rhyming.
100%.
So he's full on rapping.
Him, Timberland, Pharrell, all of them are down the beach rhyming. They would go to the oceanfront and rap every weekend. He just doesn't know.
So that's a movement already.
That's already a thing.
Yeah.
Local, not
I get it.
popping,
yeah.
but
it's a movement.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
And when did you hear the rumor of Pharrell actually writing Rum Shaker?
Was it a rumor?
No, that was a rumor.
I don't think it was a rumor.
I
think it was just legit.
It started as a rumor, then people found that it was a real thing
but
later.
I mean, you know, I was there for that. You know,
okay. My bad.
Yeah, no, we was early, like scooters and bikes. Like this ain't even cars level. This is like it's kid shit.
And you there when Teddy Riley asked Pharrell.
I'm there getting ran off of the premises of Future Records. Like, why y'all come back over here? Type shit.
Wow.
Like, this is way early, yo. This ain't even.
But you knew Pharrell had the ability to do that because Teddy Riley's a big deal. Like at that time,
he's a big deal.
He's an
now,
icon. Yeah.
He's still a big deal.
He's an icon.
Thank you for correcting me. Thank you.
We can't forget what he's done.
But what I'm saying is, but Pharrell, is he approached to do this job or?
No. They had a talent show.
Okay.
They had a talent show, and Teddy seen the greatness in him.
Oh wow.
And then that's when we got to start walking in the studio instead of just sitting outside and Seafood running us away. Y'all know Seafood?
Seafood Yala.
We know Seafood Yala. Seafood Yala. No. But it's a totally different seafood.
No, different seafood.
You know what I'm talking about? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure.
That's your shot right there, Push. I'm just saying that. But you just sit right there. That was not your shot. I'm just saying.
You guys to go peepees? Go peepees, man.
I got a peepees. I've been having to pee so long, but I was so much involved.
I got a question for him.
How do we do this? Because Revolt, you got us tight.
You gotta jump over.
Shout out
Sonny.
Shout out Revolt. What up,
Revolt. They said we got Pusha T, and they
you gotta push a Sonny.
18 cameras.
Just push a Sonny right there.
We got good shit happening. I'm sorry. I should take my mic off too.
I got a question for you. You good? Just go peepees, man. You good? No, leave it open.
I'm gonna take a real quick piss. Wash my hands and come right back.
Push it. When y'all
I'm listening.
when the Clips.
Yes.
Who made up the name, the Clips?
We actually were fully Clips. Right?
Fully Clips.
Fully Clips,
Damn.
right?
Close to punning them.
Well, because punning them had full of Clips, we said we gonna pass on that.
So they were first?
Yeah, they definitely were first. Definitely didn't want to step on any toes with that.
Right.
And it was just too close.
So when the grinding beat came up, I know you guys thought that it was a crazy ass beat. Cause I'm a DJ, I get the beat, I get the joint.
Yeah.
All of us as DJs, the reason why the record I think went is because it was so different.
Yeah.
But as a DJ, I'm gonna tell you right now, the way the beat came in, it was always off beat.
Yeah.
So we hated it and loved the record at the same time.
What? Because when they was fully Clips, what we talking about?
Listen, you can't. Damn, that was the fastest piss ever.
Right, goddammit. I ain't bullshit.
Jesus Christ.
I ain't bullshit.
You must have fucking zoomed that piss.
Yes, I did. I already downloaded it. Come on.
So when the record was played for y'all,
I remember I did a. Okay.
No. When that record was played, what y'all think?
Ooh, God, what the fuck?
Wow. So
Wow.
So wow.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yo, the actual record grinding, man, that record I wasn't at the studio. Pharrell was at the studio alone. He called me and said, "Hey, if you do not get here, I'm going to give this record to Jay-Z. And you better be here in 15 minutes, I swear to God."
And that scared you?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't
No,
like it.
I'm just wondering. I'm wondering.
The thing about it is, I'm very territorial. I hated that Nori got nothing. I hate it. Like I'm very angry.
So at that point, Nori got nothing?
No,
At that point?
I don't know.
Because Super Thug,
No.
Super Thug came up.
Super definitely came up at that
Yeah,
point.
I left with Super Thug. Like that was Nori. I got that. Things that I could do, I didn't want him to have. Just be honest with you. I'm being honest.
I think I had grinding too.
So,
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't want y'all to have that.
I gotta believe that. He might have showed you grinding.
So,
But grinding's such an awkward record. I just want to know, like, what
so
you
he
thinking?
was like, yo, get here now. He was like, and if you don't do it, I'm gonna give it to Hov. And I couldn't live with Hov having something that I thought that should have been for us.
Right.
Needless to say, I got over there and I was like, this is crack. And he was like, no, listen, I'm telling you, this is special.
He knew it was special off bat?
So he knew it was special off bat. That's probably the only record that I wrote 3 times. I don't write records 3 times. I be, damn, that's not it. Damn, that's not it. Okay, that's it. But and then when we did it, and at this time, mind you, Pharrell is like lit. He's lit, hook wise. He's singing on every hook. Okay, boom, he's not singing on this hook. And I'm like, damn.
He's just in the video going like this.
Yeah, I'm like, damn.
With a yellow
bro.
hat, yellow truck.
I'm like, yo, you not going like. He was like, yo, it ain't that. He was like, I'm telling you, you got the most special shit. And then he just gave me this whole theory, like, man, y'all are my group, and
Oh shit, Nipsey Hussle FaceTiming. Hold on. This is a special moment. Nipsey Hussle FaceTiming live on Drink Chats.
Hey yo,
you see Pusha T
hey,
here?
Hey yo, Nip, what up, Nip? What up, Nip? What's up, G? Okay. Okay. You listen. I know. I know. Yes, sir. Hey man, love you, bro. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yes, sir.
You appreciate that, bro?
Hey man.
Hold up, my brother. I got you. I'm gonna hit you as soon as we finish. All right, pigs. We got the Nipsey Hussle. Make some noise.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie. See, I had a whole surprise. I had Jada Kiss. I had Puff Daddy. And I totally forgot. I didn't answer none of them niggas.
Oh, wow.
Yo, like, they supposed to all call in, but I was just saying,
Listen,
we were just so much into this conversation. I was just like, we didn't really need anything extra to add on to this.
Those are my guys.
But that's what Drink Champs is. See, Push, I'm gonna just be honest with you. After people have 10 years in this game, people write them off, and people say that they're washed up.
Right.
And people say that it's over for them. And people say that they can no longer produce and they can do what they do. So that's what we want to do. We wanted to have a platform where it's the exact opposite. You know what I'm saying? Where an old nigga like me, who 40 years old, sit here, spray some Givenchy in the motherfucking in the air.
Not on me, bro.
You guys just smell like Givenchy. Yeah, you deserve to be hitting the eye. You know what I'm saying? Where you can say, yo, listen, if you got 10 years or more, this is where you come and you be celebrated. Not where you tolerate it, you celebrate it.
Right.
Where's the place that these brothers have 10 years or more that they're celebrated at? No, they put you in the washed up category. They tell you that it's over for you. And I wanted to break that barrier because I'm a hustler of all sorts.
Yes.
I've sold water to wells.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I've sold, DAYTONAs to people who sell platinos.
Right.
¿Entiendes? I'm a hustler. So I wanted to motherfucking make sure that we have a platform for people who's been here, who's seasoned, but also understand the game. Because there's a lot of us who have these same years that me and you have.
Yes.
But they don't understand the new generation. They don't want to understand the new generation. They don't even want to go to the clubs and bop to it.
Listen, let me tell you, that's like, I felt like that's my calling in music right now. I feel like, becoming a president of good music, man, you have to sort of be able to identify with what's going on outside. When I think about everybody who's
Trying to
great,
figure out who's gonna finish our rose first.
what?
All right, cool. Yeah,
Okay.
look,
Close.
Push. I'm gonna be honest, Push. Look at me.
you did your thing. But listen, when I think about all the greats and everybody that I loved in music and I loved in hip hop, you know, I'm talking about from the golden era.
Yeah, I'm listening.
I feel like their windows were so short because they didn't embrace what was next.
Yep.
They didn't do that. And I'm talking about, now mind you, I think that these guys are like GOAT, God level MCs.
Right.
But the one flaw that they had was they didn't say, hey,
with the next generation.
boom, they didn't identify. And I'm not saying that we ain't chasing trends. I'm not chasing no trends. But it's sort of like with anything else, man, if you get into the environment of it, you got to be able to appreciate you got to be able to appreciate like the energy that you're feeling when you in that mix. You have to. Like, man, I used to sit home in Virginia, watch your MTV Raps or watch Rap City and be pissed.
Or the box.
I seen you. Listen, let me tell you something. I seen you say that story,
Yeah.
right? And I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna offset your example. It was the same thing when people seen Players Club.
Yeah.
People seen Players Club in New York at the time. You don't go to strip clubs,
Right.
So Players Club to people in New York made no sense.
Right.
But for a person that went and traveled, I was like, Players Club is the fucking shit.
It's lit.
And people in my hood was like, what? Like, we don't spend no money in the strip clubs. That's how it was back then. You know what I mean?
That's how I used to look at. That's how I used to look at the Bay Area.
I think you said the Bay Area.
Yeah, the Bay Area
Ghost
for
Rider.
music. I used to be pissed. The
Hype.
shit come on, they do a whole little run. I'd be like, yo, I'm not trying to see none of this shit until I got in the rap game. Get in the rap game, go to the Bay, and you realize like this is a whole culture and this is a thing, and before you know it, you making the face and popping your collar and you having the greatest time of your life. That's how I look at the rap game. You like, man, if you can get in the mix of it, when you know, if you're still going outside, if you're still outside and you're still in the mix of it, and you're in the mix of the energy of whatever this culture is, trap music, you know, Southern, whatever the case may be, it's hard not to like it when you see how people appreciate it. It's hard. Now, I'm not saying it's gonna be your number one go-to. You may look at it for something else. You know, it's fun, it's energy. You know, when I'm trying to be barred up, I'm not going to that. When I'm trying to have a great time, party, see the energy of the people, I'm definitely going to that.
Exactly.
You know, you just got to be able to like differentiate. And I felt like a lot of the people who did not embrace that way, who were like supreme lyricists to me, that's why we can only talk about them for
1 dimension.
4 or 5, 3 to 5 years. And that's it.
It's just like when I see the females dancing reggaeton, I said, this is nice.
How can you not? I don't know a word, but you know I'm going.
When they dance like you gotta like that. You gotta like that. I'm just keeping it real, man.
Yeah.
You don't have to know the words. You don't have to know nothing. Music is universal. That's the one thing that's totally universal to me is food and music. I remember one time I was stuck in Russia. I tell this story all the time. I was stuck in Russia and
not when I was in Russia with you.
Well, this is another time. Remember that time we went to Russia? They had the actual badges.
Noriega was in Russia.
We almost died in Russia.
We almost died in Russia.
We almost died in Russia together.
Remember the badges they had when we went? They said Russians against racism.
Yep.
If you're in a place where they gotta say they're against racism, brother, you don't really belong there, brother. So, but this is another time I'm in there and I'm in the first class lounge, and this guy, you could tell he's not racist. This is maybe his experience after you. So you can tell this guy's, or maybe it's before. You can tell this guy's not racist because he's just identifying me. He's looking, he's pointing at this food like, this shit is trash. I'm Russian and this is trash. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, all right, I don't try that. But I'm like this, boom. He's like, shh. And I'm talking about we went through a whole, like, this is an hour. Like, he don't know where I am, I don't know who he is. And then that was food we bonded through.
Right.
Later on, they figured out. They said, oh, shit. Somebody told them. But, you know, it's just food and music.
You know what?
It's
Rest in
universal.
peace, Anthony Bourdain, actually.
Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, bro.
Rest in peace, man. Yeah, man. That struck me, especially the suicide thing.
Yeah.
Is because,
Check on your friends, man.
yeah, man. You know, yeah, it's kind of weird when you see, like, I look at him as if almost he had everything.
He had everything. Everybody
So-
aspired to be an Anthony Bourdain.
So why? And what did he
Hung himself.
Hung himself.
Yeah.
You know, it's good that you're talking about this, and I'm gonna go ahead and admit something now. Like, I'm just now understanding, like, mental health issues.
Because of your brother Kanye.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you
Like, you know, because him and these suicide things and things like that.
Right.
But just to be honest with you, like, I didn't know that there was,
That was
like,
real.
a real thing. I didn't know. You know, I'm raised in a super black household.
religious black or just
Religious black,
Religious black.
like religious black,
Yeah.
and just
Where
black.
white Jesus
Yeah.
is hanging.
Black.
Black. Everything
Black.
else black, but the white Jesus is hanging.
Yo, and you know, we use crazy so loosely. You know what I'm saying? We
Especially when a person don't have nothing. So when a person, you say,
right.
you accuse a person of saying they're crazy and they have the world.
Yeah.
That's like, it's totally different.
We don't
I'm
even.
not used to
We
that.
don't even. It didn't even resonate.
That's why when
for
people
me for a
said
long
that
time.
Kanye kind of, they went crazy.
Sanity is fickle, man.
No
It's
one
fickle.
actually believed that. Like, to tell you the truth.
Listen.
Like, yeah.
But what I'm saying is, you know, understand that a lot of us are raised that way.
Right.
Like, you know, and you got to think about it, like, and just think about our generation. Like, man, you know, I really knew my great grandmother who was like a real slave and like can tell me
God
like,
bless.
you know, can tell me like wild stories.
God bless.
Live to I don't even know how old she is.
God bless.
I don't know how old she was
Right.
because she was 106 for 3 years.
Wow.
In my mind.
Right.
You know, like.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, I'm saying that to say, I was raised like that because they went through it all.
Right.
So, you know, crazy mental health.
The
is
older
like,
generation
it's like,
seem
yeah,
more-
It's like they
they
seen
can
all
handle
the wildness
shit.
ever. So
Yeah,
it's
they
like,
can handle
you know,
shit.
I wasn't really, when it came to mental health, I was just like, I don't know what that's about. And I definitely don't know what that's about for people who have.
Right.
You know, who actually have, like, you know, what we think are the things of life, like money, things like that. I'm just getting like hip to like
We're
things like that.
living in different times where
Yeah.
mental health
The
doesn't make the
quote-unquote
same sense.
meltdown. Like, what did you feel like when you heard that? Like,
What do you mean?
Kanye. It
Kanye.
was like, say Kanye had a meltdown, and you don't know him for that. You know him for being a genius.
Right.
You know, you don't know him for.
Well,
not
genius is equivalent with crazy, to be
Yeah,
honest.
that's
with you.
true. But not having it together, and you hear that he doesn't have it together for this moment. Where do you feel?
You talking about
Where-
like tour time and all of that?
Yeah, when he was.
I mean, you know, I just felt like, you know, still, I don't equate that. I wasn't equating that to something being off. I'm just saying, like, man, you speaking. 'Cause
When he was wilding out?
Yeah, because I don't, you know, like I said, I don't look at things. And I'm just now, like, when I tell you just now, bro, like, I'm just getting hip to the science.
Of mental instability.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And no, mental instability with people who, you
Have
know.
it all.
Right. Well, what we think.
Because
People who you think have it all.
Like,
Right.
when you
You know
think
what
of Mr. Stability, you think of the guy that's
On the corner, homeless,
Yeah, exactly.
that type
With
of
the
shit.
sign that's saying,
Yeah.
yo, yeah. You
So,
don't think
you know.
of the person with the
Yeah. You don't think like that.
one of the
But,
most beautiful women on the planet.
Right. All of that type of
You
great
don't
shit.
think of that. Which is goes back to as much as we work for money, like, it's just there. Like,
You know.
Like I've had money, I lost it. I've had it, I lost it. I've had it, I lost it.
Yeah.
And it really doesn't make me know. Never mind. At this
Right.
point, like at this point, it's just like I'm 40 years old. I'll be 41 in September 6th. So if you weigh out the options, I've kind of been more up this year, 21. From 20 on, I've been more up than I've been down by 1 year.
Right.
What is there really to complain about?
Right.
Right?
Facts?
But there's people who have it even more than me, and
Well, I saw a post, a friend of mine posted something today about Anthony Bourdain. And they were talking about the chemicals in our brains. The serotonins, the things that make us feel good, which drug addicts can understand this, because when you pump drugs into your
he
system.
stopped doing, because he was a coke addict. He stopped.
Well, he
doing
was
coke.
heroin,
Oh yeah,
coke,
I forgot about that.
alcoholic.
Yeah.
Anthony Bourdain in his early years.
Oh,
But,
man.
but he still got drunk.
But if you think about it, as an addict, the fact that he continued to drink, I mean, whatever, that is what it is. But I'm just saying, like, he was an addict. So, and then the person that wrote this post that I'm talking about, she was mentioning how, like, people who you need to get these, the drugs in our brain, they're real.
Right.
These are the things that feed us. They give us the highs and the lows in our minds, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he was going on the road, he was going into different countries, going into these different places, and that was replacing drugs.
Because that's what, the reason why I bring that up is because that's what reminds me when I listen to Ye's album, and I'm talking about his album. He talks about like killing people, and he talks, and I thought it was being artistic until I actually.
I mean,
went,
I think it's still. I didn't
of course,
take
it's
it.
still being artistic.
No, but I don't know. I didn't take it that crazy.
But where was you at? You getting these TMZ interviews when?
Oh, yeah, I mean, you know. I mean, listen, I mean, we could talk on so many different levels when it came to that. Just, I mean, well, first of all, let's just talk about the business. Like, man, we got a whole, by this time, we've got whole 5 albums that we have decided that we're putting out, so on and so forth. This is what we doing.
So he's obviously very calculated.
We're on it. We lit.
The label. Including you, because you're a part of the label. Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
You are the head of the label, yeah.
You know, my album's damn near finished, if not finished, just cracked. Boom, I'm happy. Everybody else, Nas in the mix, boom. And he comes and he has his TMZ interview. And from that point on, I'm just like, well,
this is the slavery comment.
I'm like, well, there's absolutely positively nothing that's going to be louder than that. And I was like, then I'm like, man, I'm first. There's no press that I'm going to do. I'm not going to do any press because
that's going to be asked.
That's going to be the press.
Right.
And I was just like, man, it's just going to be the press for the remainder of it. You know, I just felt like it was
So did that bother you, though, that happened before that?
Hell yeah.
So as like business partners, I mean, like never mind friendship.
In business,
like you're like, yo, why would that have to happen?
In business, my business mind was saying, wow, I don't know how we gonna move this like this. Like, you know, because my thing is, you know,
He speaks about it on the album as if his wife even asked him that. Okay.
Listen, it was really it was a thing. So it's like, man,
it's more than a thing.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, at the same time, business minded and thinking, it's like, man, I like everybody needs to hold their own weight. It's like, okay, boom, he gonna produce it. That's cool. Boom, boom. We get to get out here and run with the ball when it's our time to run with the ball. That's just how I feel like it should go.
Right.
Well, he sort of took the ball away with that, so it was nowhere to run.
Right.
And you know, I feel like at the same time, when that happened, he took the ball, and then it got into like, you know, it was him tweeting and talking, and it just got.
He became Donald Trump.
Right. He really became.
Yeah.
He really became vocal in regards. I don't want to say he's Trump.
Well, no, he meant in the presence of Trump, like how Trump does it.
Like you can never
Not that he's
yourself
Trump
on Twitter.
Right.
Trump
like,
explains himself
like
on
you
Twitter.
could text me and say what's up, and I could text you and say what's up, and I could think you beefing, and you could think I'm saying what's up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
It's like
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
No, I get it. But I just felt like he took the ball. He took the ball, and it was uneasy for me. It was a little bit uneasy for me because, like I said, I feel like, he produced it. We run with the ball. We do what we supposed to do in our respective veins, in lanes and genres or whatever. But he took it, man, and it's panned out.
How was him and T.I.'s record? And I got one more question, and I'll let you go. Him and T.I.'s record, because that was like, to me, I had a record. Me and Capone has a record called The Argument, right? That's the only record that's better than that record. It's me and Capone's, right? It's
Shout out Capone.
Yeah, shout out Capone. It's called The Argument. It's basically the same as that record.
Capone, I got you your driver's license. Remember I took you to go get your license at VA?
Oh, I do remember
Be
that.
very fucking clear.
I do remember that.
Be very fucking clear, people.
Shit. God damn it. Yo, I still need a driver's license, push. You still got the connect? Hook me up, nigga. But what the fuck I was just saying, man? I was into that. Argument. All right.
Right.
So him and T.I.'s record, that was also done in real time. Okay, how you said.
Right.
Like, I think that was the most brilliant record. I mean, the people, because we're just not ready to. We're still in infant stages. You can't give a steak right now.
Right.
So I don't think the people was ready for that. But I think the concept was brilliant.
Yeah.
Were you there, a part of
No,
that?
I wasn't.
But some people might feel it was set up also.
Well, I feel it was set up. I mean, it's okay. I mean, they were arguing.
I mean, no,
it was actually a debate on record.
I mean, I think that's a genius way to defuse something, so someone could say, "Nah, bro, this is a way out of the situation."
Okay.
A genius way out of it. You don't get it?
Yeah, I liked it. I thought.
I'm not saying if we like it or not. I'm just saying.
I thought it should have made that.
I'm playing the devil's advocate to that.
I thought it should have made that. What do you think? You enjoyed him scrapping the whole album, and because he scrapped his own album as well.
Yeah, he did actually.
Right, and started off from TMZ.
Right.
Why? Because
man, that guy really works off feeling.
Right.
And he really works off feeling, and it's always about taking it to the next level for him. At the same time, he also, it's like, okay, boom, TMZ happened. We're not going to keep living in TMZ.
Right.
We're going to go to the next. His mind is always,
Did he regret the TMZ or not at all?
I don't think he regrets it. I feel like he we've had conversations about messaging and things like that, and how it was messaged, where it could have been better, and so on and so forth. But, I feel like there's a bigger picture for him. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of things got lost in the keywords. You know what I'm saying? Versus,
like, there was a messaging that obviously, to me, it seemed like he mismessaged on TMZ.
Right.
I felt like he had a valid idea that mismessaged.
No. Like,
completely.
When we speak about it, when he's like, man, he say like, damn, Push, I really do. I want to learn. I feel like we all should be learning how Magic became a billionaire instead of learning da-da-da-da.
Hold on. So we got Jada Kiss calling in. Yo, Jada Kiss, what's going on? You live on the Drink Camps. Make some noise! Yeah! You listen, we here with Pusha T, man.
Kiss, what up?
No doubt. You already know what it is. My brother Push, congratulations on Daytona. Congratulations on putting a grip on the map.
Thank you, sir.
Bringing that talk back to the real street general.
Listen, you heard Yonkers get the shout out on my album for real.
Yeah.
That was you. That was for you. You and Styles and Sheik. You know it.
Appreciate that, bro. You on fire. Just keep the gas lit. You know what I mean?
Thank you, sir.
Up to the whole good music. You putting out great projects. Looking
Woo.
Yes, sir. Love.
Big for the culture, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, thank you. Thank you, Kiss. Oh, what's this shit? Her? How you kiss shit? Yo, good looking cat. Yo, thank you, Kiss. Push, and you get that love. Listen, I just totally forgot. I had hit everybody in the industry to say to call in, and then I totally got so much into your conversation. I answered the phone for no one.
Wow.
So, but how do you feel about like getting that type of love? Like I could hit anybody, and they everybody wanted to call in.
I really appreciate it, and for real, these are like all people I respect.
And Nipsey Hussle. These are the people who did get through. Nipsey Hussle and Jadakiss.
Listen,
come on.
Totally respect Nipsey for sure.
That's my guy.
Jadakiss, man, I was riding off of State University myself, going to buy mixtapes from the bootlegger. The Clue is shouting out that he gonna beat up when he see him.
The African niggas,
you know what I'm saying?
Like smelly armpits.
like man,
They
to
hear
hear the beginning of the Clue tape and the end of the Clue tape with the locks, like it's you know, it just for real, it says a lot. It says a lot that I'm even it affects me a lot that I even get to kick it with these guys like this. That I even, you know, have the relationship and the rapport that I have with the Jadakiss, Fabulous, or Noriega.
But you realize you're a legend as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
Like I'm like man, it's crazy. This is my peer group, but this is my peer group before I was a peer. You know what I'm saying?
God
damn it. Like, and I'm talking about still great. All the ones that were great to me then are still great to me now. Still, you know.
Still getting money.
Still getting money. Still gotta listen to them to be
very important.
To be motivated.
You gotta still get money. But let me just tell you something. Because if your greats ain't still getting money nowadays, you be looking at them.
Right. No.
Like,
Be clear.
You still great, but
be clear.
You gotta still be getting money.
Listen, you have to be.
You gotta still get money some type of way.
You have to.
Some type of way. Sell soaps.
Listen, man.
Sell.
That's what I feel like. You know, that's what the game is. That's what rap is for me. Right. It's still the youngest genre, right? What were we like 44 years in?
Right.
And that like it's good for us to be able to sit here and be like, man, I'm at Drink Champs. Like I know there's like 240 probably a month that just comes to this guy.
I don't look. What's your first signee designer?
Yeah.
So so you get the job with good music.
Yeah.
And then they say you got to produce, or you just on MySpace
No.
or something.
Well, no. What happens is see, a lot of shit has happened at Good involving new shit. Like if we take it all the way back to My Name Is My Name, that album came out 2013. And making that album, I came under a lot of fire for having a song called Pain with Future on it. You know, I go to the studio, you know, me and Ye will be together for a while. I go, you know, we leave, I go home, boom, come back. First question he asks, what's hot? And I'd be like, Future's the God. What you talking about? Right. He'd be like, what's that? You know, what you mean? You play it. You know what I'm saying? He gets into it. Oh man, get him up here. Future get on Pain. That's how it goes. You know, people killing me. What you mean? You rap, da da da. Why you got Future on Pain? Ah. I'm like, man, this is what's hot. Yeah. What are you talking about? He's crazy. I think I'm using him in a way that's not compromising myself. You know, I feel like we working together.
He's
it's
him,
great.
you.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. And we found a way to make a marriage with it. Pain, one of my favorite records. You know, same time, you know, he may ask me, yo, what's going on? I'm like, what you mean what's going on? Chief Keef, what's going on? You bugging? Like, he from Chicago. Yep. What you mean?
That's how you got on.
Yeah, so, you know, what's that? Play that. Boom, I like that kid, Young Chop. Okay, boom, let me remix that. All right, we do the remix. Boom, you know.
And you found Designer the same way?
Same way. Designer was on, like, I was heavily into Future. Like, you know, just as an artist. Like, man, he's dope with the moon. And I heard him. I heard Designer, I want to say through SoundCloud, maybe.
Wow.
And so my manager was also into him. And I was like, yo, you heard that new Future? I was just playing.
Who's your manager at the time?
Steven Victor.
Big up.
So I was like, yo, shout out Steven Victor too. He always like his name said. He like first and last. Get on my fucking nerves.
Steven Victor,
Yeah.
what up, dog?
So, you know, I'm like, yo, you know, new future crazy. And he like, what? So I'm like, you know, I played it and I played Designer. And he was like, man, this shit's fire. I was like, yeah, this kid named Designer. This the next wave. Watch him. Talking back and forth. By that time, it reached Ye. He went out, I think he probably went to LA, played it for Ye. Also,
Steven Victor, you said?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
By this time, it was other A&Rs around. Plain Pat, he was around during that time as well.
From Def Jam.
Yeah, and he's a good now though. But he played it as well. And Ye was like, okay, go find him. And went back to Brooklyn. Saw that he had other characters. You know, Designer probably like 18 at this time.
Right.
So, you know, he's like 18 and just had different colors with him. Right. Different energy, different colors, and ended up on a Pablo album. From Panda.
Yeah. Big record.
Yeah. Panda, what was it? Panda's like 14, 16 million, something like that. Timmy Turner about 2 anyway.
Timmy
4.
Turner.
Yeah.
Does Def really come in threes?
Well, that's what they say.
I heard you say.
Yeah, no, that's a saying.
I know it's the same.
Yeah.
Heard you reiterate the
Yeah,
same.
yeah.
Recently, and I'm just like.
Oh, I was saying that because there's 3 people involved in the.
Okay.
How appropriate.
Okay. So now Valet. Let's end this with this.
Yeah.
Valet.
Let's not, man. Let's keep talking. But go ahead.
Okay, all right, cool. Because
Okay,
you know, Mr. Lee and all, they gotta relax.
Right.
I burn, because you all you gotta do is burn Mr. Lee hair, like a hair on his arm. You just burn the person.
Shout out
hair
Mr. Lee. He keep asking to be on my interludes and shit, man. I'm so tired.
Let me just tell you something.
I'm so fucking tired of this.
Yo, listen.
You got one stellar interlude on.
Let me tell you something.
I'm tired. I'm tired of you.
Listen, I'm driving around with Mr. Lee. We listening to your album, and he says, no jury on, but I'm the richest nigga in the here. He said, you think you talking about me, B? I looked at Mr. Lee and I said, you gotta relax.
Yo.
That nigga let me thinking about you.
Yo.
It's in the studio, whatever. It's in my mind. It just
Amazing, man.
Yo, Mr. Lee is a funny
Amazing,
nigga.
man.
So listen, and listen, I'm gonna be honest, Mr. Lee. All of your friends, your rapper friends, are drug dealers. You got me, Pusha, Kiss, and I think you got Jeezy. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if the feds is watching somebody, it's definitely Lee.
Wow. Why would he say this? Yo.
I just saw. Yo.
You know.
Yo, but all right. Let me just take it back for 1 second, Push.
Let's take it back.
Because you see what happened. Like, I mean, in the public conception for a while, Meek was finished, right? In the public conception. Not to say he was financially washed or financially,
right.
But in the public conception for a long time, after back to back.
Right.
People were, it was back to back. Bad nigga. She got nominated for a Grammy, Push.
Facts. Which means nothing to me, but go ahead.
No, I've never got nominated for a Grammy.
Yeah, I don't.
No, I got nominated. They didn't even send me my passes. I said, fuck them niggas. I'm not going.
Move me.
I got
go
to
ahead.
Never win. In Miami, that Grammy shit, nah, I let part of them go by themselves. But, so now, they're back to back nominated for a Grammy.
Right.
This nigga drops Doopy freestyle. You thinking that this can be the same? Or you're saying, nah, I'm going to reevaluate this situation. You knew, because you knew about you had
4
private
days.
investigators and shit.
No, it was
right?
4 days.
Did you have private investigators? How did you
No,
get
no,
that?
no,
I didn't get kid information. We never got to that. How'd you get that?
It's just wild, man. People are like,
Oh, I don't know. I don't understand what
you
you're
know,
saying.
people are just,
People are what?
people are disloyal.
Just loyal or disloyal?
Disloyal.
Disloyal.
I don't, you know, I don't. That's it.
What you saying? It was niggas around.
Information came through disloyal people.
Yeah. And not on my side, man, you know.
I mean, to your benefit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's it.
So you just held it. You was just like,
That's all.
I'm gonna hold this for the right time.
That's all, man.
That's all, man.
God damn it, I can't.
It don't get no smoother than that.
So for the record, it's over though. It is over.
Yeah, as far as I know, it's over.
You haven't
Done deal.
spoken to Jay Prince direct.
No, I haven't. But you know,
Right.
he, like I said, he talked to my management, and you know, everything. It was cool. It was a done deal.
It was cool. Now, did you think you went too far?
No. I don't believe in too far.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Especially after mentioning
Never. There's no such a thing.
no such a thing.
Right.
So now, moving forward,
Right.
everybody says it's over.
I got the album of the year. DAYTONA.
You got the album. Yeah.
That's it.
let's make
That's
some
what
noise
I'm
for that.
on.
Because you did say you saw Baby in the elevator in Beverly Hills.
I did, man.
You did see Baby in the
I did, man.
in the elevator in Beverly Hills.
Yes, man.
Is this the Four Seasons? I feel like it's the Four Seasons. I feel
Close.
like
Yeah.
close. Is it Mr.
close.
C Hotel?
No, you know, one of those type
One
of
of
things.
those. Okay, all right. I'm involved.
Right,
Okay.
right, man.
So now, what happens if you're at Four Seasons now? Waldorf.
Right.
Very nice.
What
Been there?
happens,
You
man?
been there at the Waldorf?
Yeah, super nice.
Super nice.
I
I,
like
ain't gonna
it.
lie.
Super fresh.
You don't even gotta walk in. You can smell it.
Yeah,
You can be like,
right,
yo,
right.
that's money in there. Like you remember we jogged? Like I was like, I said, look, the Waldorf is right there. Basically, how you know? I said, I can smell that shit. We were a mile away. 100% I can smell $1 million.
He goes, I can
So you're at the Waldorf.
Right,
Drake walks in.
right.
You're in your. What happens?
What do you mean what happened?
I'm asking. Like you walk in
mean-
the elevator, then Drake walks
Bro,
in.
I mean, I don't,
over.
you know, I don't know. I mean, you know, I'm fine. Like, what is it to talk about? I mean, we never like really had, we've never had conversations. We never.
It's over, man.
All right,
Yeah.
not in the elevator, because that's like too
It
confined.
doesn't even
The
matter.
elevator's crazy.
Anywhere.
They-
It doesn't
they in the
matter.
elevator
At a
together?
bar, at a
It
bar.
doesn't matter. Anywhere. It's, you know, it's just what it is.
Unless something happens, something happens. It's
No, but
basically
I'm
what
just
it
saying,
is.
like, if he said, yo, I want to holler at you, what would be your immediate?
You want
Holla
holler
at
at me?
Like, you're listening, I would assume.
Like, you know.
If he can say he wants to holler at me, then he probably should just talk right then.
No, what I'm saying is, let's suppose y'all in Boa. What is it called?
Okay.
Boa Steakhouse, right? Boa?
Right, man.
Boa. Y'all in Boa
Right,
Steakhouse, right? Lionel Richie's right here.
Right, right.
Lionel Richie right there?
I don't know, you gotta throw Lionel in there somehow. Somehow you gotta
Right.
throw Lionel, because he's like, you know, he's mixed. You gotta throw him in there. So Lionel's in the middle.
What?
I went too far.
Is that a Drake
I went too far.
reference?
No, I'm just saying, you gotta leave Lionel in there, because no one wants to fight in front of Lionel, right? No one, right?
What is that? I don't know.
In front of Lionel and everything. All right, cool. You walk in the
He's trying to find out your
What?
point. You don't know your point yet.
Listen, you walk in the restaurant.
Right.
Lionel Richie's in the middle.
Right,
Drake is on the other side.
right,
You on the other side.
right.
Is Chuck Mangione there?
Do y'all speak? Or do y'all give the, because you know, it's a universal thing if you're black, when you see another black person. Do y'all give the head nod?
There's
no head nod?
I don't got much to talk about, man. I
mean,
don't have nothing to
But
talk
a head
about.
nod is like universal. Like I could give a nigga.
Listen,
fuck
You're
this
putting
head
up some
nod.
Listen.
awkward scenarios,
listen,
bro.
listen. It's black
I'm
shit.
fine with it.
Oh,
all.
so
I ain't
Latinos
gonna-
understand.
Latinos
They
don't have
understand.
this shit, right?
No, y'all don't got this. I'm
Go
sure.
fuck
I'm
outta
Latino
here,
too.
man.
I'm sorry. Drain, you know, when you see another black man, you go like this. Do you give him the head nod if you see him? Like, just what up, my man?
No, I don't want to what up anybody.
You know,
I'm cool. I'm good. I'm gonna just be.
no head nod. Yo,
No.
Dre, as a fellow black man in the room, you know that.
Don't do it,
head
Dre.
nod
Don't
is
do it, Dre.
real. It's minimum. Come on, Rich. The head nod, you know, especially when you're in a can, you see another black nigga, you be like,
I'm cool.
you saying he don't even get that.
I'm cool. Like, listen, bro. Listen. It's fine,
Let's
man.
end it there, goddammit. Yo, Pusha T, I want to thank you for coming out, hanging out with the Drink Champs.
Thank you,
Man.
bro.
Being here with us. We've been waiting for you for so long, and not because of this negative thing. It's because for the positive thing from the beginning.
Great
it's
album.
because people want to. We want to praise our legends. We want to praise people while they're here. We want to give the people their flowers where they can smell them, their trees
man,
where
I
they
love
can
that.
hell them, their thoughts where they can think them, and their drinks where they can drink them. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Because so many people want to praise a person. They want to say, this guy's the guy when he's gone, and this guy, nah, but how about the people when they're alive? That's what we want to do. And I realize there's no platform for that. I realize that, and this is the reason why me and my partner, DJ EFM, we got together and we said we're going to give these people that got 10 years or more, and we're going to sit there and we're going to celebrate them. And especially people, and most of the time when they got 10 years or more, it's not people that they quote unquote say is relevant.
Right.
So when we got people that we can praise 10 years or more, and that's relevant, it's a plus on a plus on a plus.
Listen, man.
So we would like to
You know I
thank
know
you
it.
for
Thank you
coming
for
here
having me.
because it's hard to fucking be 10 years and relevant anyway.
Right.
So goddamn it, thank you for coming here, holding us down.